going to be the ones coming up to bat as we are getting into the match.
Speaking of Soul Badguy, we are going to get Soul here with Kippy up against some Anji Mito action. I feel like Anji has been a menace in this patch, right? Having access to that koi fish, being able to spin through the pressure and put your opponent in block stun is huge.
And with that said, I think Soul is in the conversation for one of the best characters in the game, if not in the conversation for the best character in the game right now. It's pretty hard to argue against it. The character gets so much mileage, so much damage, is so dominant and neutral. There's just so much upside, and even situations like that, the SDP not very punishable. The whiff had already come through and is able to completely take control right afterwards.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he really has no downsides, right? It's just all strength, and that's what made Soul a powerhouse since Season 1. Strike throw game is unparalleled. You already see it coming in action, but there's a great 6P from Soda, spinning through the DP and gonna get a massive punish there for the round. Straight into round number 2 here. Just going to jump forward to try and avoid the spin altogether. I appreciate that. Trying to play around Anji's spin is going to be a huge part of any matchup against this character.
Just the dank, by the way, and to Goddess Hella, who also both came through with direct contributions to the match arena. 5 and 10 was respectively. Thank you very, very much for the support, for helping us beef up the prize pool for the players. Very appreciated.
Yeah, we always appreciate you, but there it is. The koi fish coming through again, utilizing the butterfly there to score the throw, but this time gets caught by Kippy.
Yeah, YRC is able to dash up and get the back throw, and the back throw is more than enough to kill. Able to just kind of seal the deal at that point, 1-0. Very nice there for Soda.
Already looking pretty clean, weathering the storm that is Soul, right? Soul's biggest, the biggest thing about Soul is dealing with the strike throw game, and we saw that he was dealing with that in a pretty good way. You know, lots of backdashes, lots of spins, able to get those throws where it counts as well to keep the pressure off of him from Soul, because that character is probably the most snowball-heavy character in the entire roster.
Oh, no, I absolutely agree. I mean, it's like him and Nago, obviously, just when they find those situations, things just get blown completely out of control. But this here, we're back to it. 6S from max distance. Way too far for the revolver. Anji able to steal the turn afterwards, but quick backdash from Hippie.
Here we go. Immediately goes into the fan toss. Nice far slash, but does get tossed right back into the corner. Goes for the OTG, but there's the reversal super. Caught him lacking.
Dash with a nothing. Gonna be able to block the vortex here. Looks for the backdash. K2D. And after Fujin isn't able to get too much here, the turn gets stolen, but finds a knockdown for a second time.
Yeah.
Ow.
One thing I like seeing here from Soda too is those preemptive button presses, utilizing Anji's extra range against Soul, right? Soul's always traditionally struggled against characters who have longer range buttons than him, who can press him out.
Okay, that's a 6P. Wild throw definitely looked like it was an error in that position, but still okay.
Oh, what a clash there on both of the 6Ps, but Kippy was ready with the bandit revolver cancel, mashing out with the 2P, trying to find a way to get out of the corner and succeeds.
Oh, try to go for that backdash. The backdash PRC and the instant overhead. Things get a little messy, but the back throw does come through in the end. Eric Soda fading things out with the butterfly.
Yeah, and look at the patience here. You have the life lead, no need to get too aggressive, but does get caught, forced the PRC to stay alive, but still the counter hit comes through. Anji is beefy though, so it's not going to be enough to kill.
Oh, 6S finds it and is able to go for the RC, and the burst comes back just in time. But even with Hero Burst, that pretty much the strongest I feel like they've ever been in a Guilty Gear, not worth it in that spot. Good to save the resource here as we get into a round apiece.
Here we go, dropping the butterfly for some Oki. Generic Soda does have the burst advantage here, as well as the corner positioning. Starting to chip away at that life, but there's the SDP utilizing those invincibility frames. Look at this, every time we try to rush on in or steal a turn back with a dash, Generic Soda is ready with the 2P press.
Oh, a little messy after the wild throw here. Great jab to actually check the revolver and tries to go for the mash 2P afterwards. Another very odd scrambly situation at the end, but the burst is going to come back just in time to be able to get the save. The JK is going to come through.
Oh, trying to go for that 6P again. Kippy sitting on a lot of meter. He's finding the opportunity to spend it, and there it is with the DP. Tries to go for the wild throw, but Generic Soda was still in the hit stun, Proxy. or the block stun, I should say.
And able to find that second back throw. It feels like that has just been like the round closer consistently, whether it's using the RC into good positions or being able to use it tricky on offense. We saw Fujin, the startup of the overhead into the RC. You can kind of really overload people's mental and how they're trying to approach situations like that just by spending the meter. The meter sometimes makes a mix-up that is not even really a mix-up, becomes something that's hard to deal with in situations like that.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what makes meter such a core mechanic of Guilty Gear and allows for you to utilize that mischief. But now there's new ways to utilize mischief with the wild assault and breaking it out right there around start. This input got the wild throw.
That's up to 6P again, getting the wild throw, looking like it's potentially just revolver. Things not working out correctly. Backdashes the DP, but just gets a turn steal afterwards. Doesn't get very much damage.
Patience though. Spin straight through the DP, and that's what I like to see here. Generic Soda starting to get used to Kippy's DP habits, right? If you DP way too often, your opponent is going to be able to call them out and get massive punishes, especially in this game.
Back to it again. Generic Soda looking to potentially close the set out here. The butterfly and does find the knockdown. But again, these DPs are just getting baited all over the place.
Oh, nice with the 2S. Blowing up that 6S attempt there from Kippy, and now back is up against the ropes. Tries to swing to get out, but gets caught by a 6P. Another counter hit.
In with the follow-up off the Fujin. I was thinking it was going to be very, very close, but it does end up being enough. Amazing call-out and amazing follow-throughs to be able to finish it.
And a sub.
And it's free. It's free to sport on YouTube, so definitely huge shouts for that. But we had access to the Bedman here. It's going to be Dev facing off against Fallingshoe, like you said. Giovanna, another character, a huge winner. Definitely super prevalent in the meta at this current position. Doing really, really well overall. And having a ton of new players kind of influxing into playing her now that she has more tools. But Bedman, these last couple little patches, these little changes, it's been minor things like his Gatling's working better than they did before, and that's all he's needed to become like significantly more relevant.
Yeah, for sure, but still a very difficult and tricky character to play, right? Compared to a straightforward character here like Giovanna, who now, you mentioned those extra tools. One of the big ones being the enhanced spiral arrow for Oki. Guard break on Oki is huge no matter what character you are. But still gets caught up in the BRC.
The corner. Rush through, not enough to break the wall, but still not having the shatter is a better situation here, like you said. One of the best characters in the game at corner pressure, but deflect shield. Definitely an underutilized tool, used amazingly there to get the push block and the punish. That you know, I had some versus games emotions come across me right there. That's nice.
Yeah, what was great about that too was utilizing the fact that Giovanna could cancel her dash at any point into a button. So we did deflect shield into dash forward 6P just to make sure that in case it pushed out too far, we still kept ourselves upper body involved.
Okay, 2D very disjointed. Works out situations like that. Does get the flip kick. Applying pressure well here off the multi-hit. Tries to go for the side switch, but it's not going to work out. Gets cornered. But Fallingshoe overcommits in a very weird situation, but doesn't backdash a throw. Again, it's very fast-paced back and forth, and a lot of meter here for Bedman.
Yeah, 100 meter in the corner. This is not where you want to be. Gets hit with the big hand, the palm, and sent through the wall straight to the next round.
Damn, 2 in a row. Things get a little messy, but still working out.
The truth is, if you're stuck in the corner and Bedman has 100 meter, you're getting hit. It's just happening. I'm sorry.
I think you make the same case for Giovanna too, which is crazy. I think that these two definitely some of the best corner pressure in the game between the two. There's very different styles of it.
Nice VOCG immediately into the head bomb there. Nice 6P. Another huge buff for Bedman, right? Making that 6P way more consistent and adding a hitbox to the net.
Oh, that DP was way too far, but luckily just a multi-hit to break through the wall here. So Dev. Okay, situation. Looks for the cross-up, but gets blown up for it. And 50 meter now. Just pokes him with the feet. Very nice.
Yep, looking good here for Fallingshoe, bringing out the Bedman action. Still a very underutilized character, underrepresented character, and a character that a lot of players feel like still isn't quite at the point to compete with those top tiers. But the thing about Guilty Gear Strive is the balance is so good right now that you can really push forward with any character if you are committed enough.
I agree. I think most characters are very strong. I feel like I've got like a pretty defined top 7-ish in my head. And I think overall, even the characters outside of that still have a pretty high threat. So I agree. I think where things are working out pretty well. I'm pretty happy with Arx's balance so far, to be honest.
Oh, wow. What? That was interesting. Was able to block the burst there, but still went over the error that came through. Fortunate, stuck into the corner. There's the throw. Immediately into a guard break.
Just doesn't stop here. Backs off a little too much, though. Gives Dev a little bit too much room. Great way to be able to steal the turn after the dash and gets the punish with the throw. But misses the air dash of their own, it looks like. But maybe kind of a blessing in disguise. Turns into a counter hit on the ground.
Yeah, now just has to find that one singular touch, right? Tries to go for the Beyblade on in, but a beautiful YRC immediately into a reset of pressure. So risky when you're that low of health. It just gets caught by the fireball there, the spike coming through.
Okay, knockdown, good corner carry. Jeez, and just look at the Chipp. Has to go for the burst there once they see the bomb come out.
Yeah, it's a very smart position, right? So you avoid the guard break altogether. Pretty much a guaranteed burst point. But it doesn't matter. Dev is still back up against the wall, dealing with all of these guard breaks.
Oh my god, and not only the risk gauge going up, but the health bar just steadily dropping, not knowing where the gaps are to be able to mash out in some of these situations or potentially jump. Things are so messy right now.
Yeah, you can just tell that Dev is completely lost when it comes to playing defense against this character in the corner. A 60-second perfect on the clock there for Fallingshoe, going up 2-0 at the moment.
Dude, and so much of it was just like, I think that's the most important thing to know in matchups like that. If you're only going to study one thing, it's knowing where the gaps are, where you can FD, and where you can make holes in block string. Because if you can get back to neutral here, I feel like Giovanna can do enough to bully Bedman. I don't think that Gio and Bedman are on like the same level of neutral. I like Giovanna in that every single time. It's just once you get to the corner, once you're blocking, the matchup is the same. And you don't have like a very good reversal.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, nice. Immediately into the 2K, able to catch. Catches the backdash with the 2H as well. You have to be so careful about that.
Just like that, the pressure continues. Uses the RC to be able to find the low. Dev gets the jump out, and now situation well controlled, but a great mash to get out with the punish.
All right, burst coming through. That was so scary, right? Had to burst to make sure Dev didn't get the positive bonus there and gained all that momentum. But now we're trying to brawl our way out of the corner. Gets the dash into the mortal counter. And look at that, able to bring things back from a very scary situation. Didn't even have to spend the meter that we had.
That triple JP with the bomb. Working out beautifully. Okay. Amount of damage to come through though, is able to get the corner carry off of this as well. And it's gonna break with 2D instead of the wild assault here, so half the life off the table, but back to neutral.
Yeah, but also you have burst available now, right? And that's a pretty good decision to hold on to burst when you're dealing with Bedman, especially since Dev has already shown they're not too comfortable dealing with the Bedman's pressure in the corner.
Okay, pressing out in that spot, definitely good. The knockdown catches the backdash with the standing S again, and should be able to kill off of this one, so Dev, no! Okay.
Yeah, Chipp is going to do it. Fallingshoe got caught not holding FD. Uh-oh, 60 hits his mark immediately into the Beyblade. Tries to go for deflect shield, but again, utilizing the error there to keep the pressure up.
I was definitely looking to bait it, looked like there. Deflect shield comes out for a second time. 6P stops the flip kick.
Okay, Millia to 2D there. Is able to get the close slash, and that's going to be it. 3-0 for Fallingshoe. Moving on the winner side of the bracket here with the Bedman. Remember, everyone should use shampoo, all right? At least once a week.
Oh, it's Chipp!
Chipp and Potemkin. The classic Guilty Gear matchup. JJ, of course, coming through with Chipp here. Shampoo, Goblin with Potemkin. Uh-oh, Garudas are already coming through. There's the pop buster, your health bar!
Oh, and landing a pop buster this early in the set. That's definitely going to add a little bit extra damage to the mental here. Walking him down into the corner. Tries to go for the jump S, but a great anti-air.
Oh, here we go. Tries to go for the cross-up. Not going to quite work out, though. YRC, I like what I'm seeing. Immediately goes for the close slash.
Another jump S there is not going to be able to work out here. 6B responds, finds the overhead with the bonsai. It actually might be enough. You had to burst.
Yeah, that Faust RC route so strong, but just give him the knife edge chop there, the Ric Flair.
Jeez. With the tips of the fingers, too. Tries to go for round start Garuda. That's not going to work against the mobility of Chipp.
Here we go. Back is up against the wall, though. Now sent through it with the Wild Assault to get that hard knockdown. Chipp so strong at utilizing Wild Assault to hold on to that meter for his potent mix-ups here and his pressure.
Being able to just find mix-up after mix-up during that positive bonus string. Might just lose the round off of it. Absolutely is going to go straight in for the barrage. Woo, but a pixel left.
Magic pixel, of course, for Shampoo Goblin. And there it is, 5K with the perfect from JJnews. Using that 3-framer just to keep Shampoo Goblin on his toes.
Beat out the assault and is able to find the pop buster. Just a little bit of life left and immediately use a wild assault of their own.
Oh, the 5D tab. Look at that. Just a couple of interactions and Shampoo Goblin takes game number 1.
See, it does my heart super well to get to see Potemkin in situations like that, working out, able to kill Chipp. I mean, this is, like you said, a classic Guilty Gear conundrum. Potemkin kills Chipp in 2 hits. How do you hit him? You just have to have such good reads. You have to have such good neutral. Sometimes you just have to make big guesses, whether it's you going for crazy stuff like Mega Fists in odd places, or your opponent just kind of having errors.
Yeah, and that's the pot player mantra, right? I only have to guess once right. I only have to guess right once, excuse me. You have to guess right many times.
Okay, one of those right guesses.
Garuda pressure is on. Nice backdash there. Able to get a full punish as well.
Okay, the block there on the 5K. I like these little delays too. JJ doesn't want to be too overcommittal, just stifling with the lows here. If you do a long enough block string, your opponent will get bored. They'll make an error. Something will happen. So I really like this safe pressure.
There we go. Gets the wall break. Immediately into the flick. Whoa! Actually is able to hit there with the Mega Fist.
2D, all of a sudden, no, mistimes the Garuda. That was a huge opportunity. Oh man, because I mean, if Chipp is anywhere near half health, he's like essentially guessing for game on these knockdowns.
Yeah, absolutely, but here we go, harassing with those light normals, right? The 5K is going to be Chipp's best friend in this matchup, just to keep that consistent pressure and check Potemkin over and over, and look at that, breaking the armor with the 5P immediately into the Uzumaki Barrage, you better believe it.
Okay, the blocks here, and now really it's up to Shampoo Goblin to find a place to use YRC or block it out. Here we go, opportunity, finds the low.
Garuda comes through. Look at this, back up against the wall. There's the RC into another Garuda. Time to guess, forced to burst.
Oh, but the matches on the 5P are beautiful. Doesn't get the kill, but still finds the throw afterwards. Oh, that's messy. And Rory said it in the chat, and that's like the truth of the matchup. Chipp is going to be able to pressure Pot like that pretty consistently. It's up to Pot to use, whether it's burst, whether it's YRC. Pot has to make like some kind of absurd guess, or like mash a 2P and have an RC to be able to follow it. You are going to be on the back foot for a majority of this match. It feels bad, but like Potemkin is counter punching in this matchup like almost all the time.
Absolutely, because Chipp is going to, of course, always be on the offense the majority of the match, right? As a Pot player, you need to know how to play defense. You need to know how to deal with those really fast normals and find the gaps or predict the gaps coming. You have to be one step ahead of the Chipp player while you're blocking.
Okay, Lots on the overhead here. And even like that, you see the counter hit come through. The 5P feels like a commitment in a spot like that. With the back Mega Fist, really nice.
There's the Garuda comboing straight into the Pot Buster. Good lord, PRC wants to break the wall. No, just wants to hold on to the corner.
Yeah, so smart to wait for that close slash 2B and OTG. Gets a knockdown into the Wild Assault. This is really good. Goes for the cross up here to go back to the corner quicker.
Immediately bursts just to get out of harm's way. Tries to close the distance, but is a little too late there and not able to get a meaty. And now JJnews is in full control, has the meter and has the positioning. Oh, baits out the YRC with the J2K.
That's so cheap. Was just naturally high enough to be able to avoid it. Amazing structure of pressure from JJnews. But there's the Wild Assault. Finds a knockdown and finds the hit. The Pop Buster comes through and we're going to get pressure in the corner.
We have knocked on for 2 Pop Busters in a row, shockingly. Uh-oh.
You're dead.
Wow.
You're dead.
Bro.
Absolutely. Garuda connects and there's no survival from that spot. Final round.
He was reaching for the heavens there too at the end. Nice job blocking the cross-up attempt for the meaty. Taking away a little bit of that burst on block. Uh-oh. This is so scary whenever the Garudas come through. I love the use of Hammerfall there, but actually presses out of the Pop Buster attempt. And Onday coming through with the $20 in the match. Reno, this round's for you.
Oh, OTG. Okay, leaves a huge gap and we Mega Fist out of it. Finds the 2D afterwards as well. Breaks the armor with the 5K though, easy peasy. That's such a fix-all in this matchup here as we go into the super, but it's not going to be enough. And Shampoo Goblin with a really good amount of resources here has the burst and almost full meter.
YRC. Oh, and the close slash just hits raw. Are you kidding me, Proxy? Shampoo Goblin up 2-1.
JJ had to have been holding up. I mean, YRC blocked on the ground like that into Pop Buster, I feel like is the new classic. So that's a reasonable fear to be wanting to hold up in a situation like that. But man, 2-1 Potemkin, he might do it. He might be able to do it. We've had a couple characters fight out a very bad matchup so far tonight already. I feel like we've mostly had very skewed matchups with players kind of coming through tonight so far.
And it's still early, right? We haven't seen that many matches, but you are absolutely correct. Here we go, jumping straight into the next one, which could be the last life here for JJnews in the winner's side.
Okay, as we knock down the corner, gets the throw. Pressure continues.
Yeah, look at this. Nice! With the 5P punish, immediately goes into the Garuda, is going to catch. And you see, as the set goes on, Shampoo Goblin is starting to adapt here to JJnews' habits, and there's the Pop Buster!
Oh my god, JJ tries to go for the double jump to avoid what felt like an inevitable air throw. JP sticks the elbow out and is able to go for the anti-air. What a situation. JJ's still in this though. I feel like JJ's controlling the pace of this match for the most part. It's just, like we said before, Shampoo only needs to be right once.
Exactly. That's it. And already starting to mix up options, really checking with those 5Ps to make sure that JJ can't just rush on in. And nice with the back throw. Watch out for the Pop Buster, the rinse and repeat.
Oh, but the tap dust ends up taking the place, not enough to kill.
Oh, the double one! Just letting it all hang out there and catches the backdash with the heavy slash. There you go, Shampoo Goblin moving on in the bracket. We got Faust versus Bedman. They each got one eye apiece.
And we got full vision between the two. Backdash there, space yourself out. Oh, using the projectile actually to stop the poke. I like the idea there. But Lurry says idea is not good enough. Nice follow-ups.
Sets the Afro on fire here to get the guard break. A little too far away, but tosses another one out. There we go, 4. Just walks him down and the Afro explodes. But Wild Assault straight through the 6H, utilizing the invincibility frames of it. Bro, they're just letting it all hang out right now.
Oh, not gonna come through, try to go for the poke, not gonna work, and does actually manage to get the trumpet here, so Bedman forced to make evasive action. The evasive action turns into offense here, still too far too. It is trouble for Lurry actually. Has a deflect shield, but you don't want to use it in this spot if you don't have to.
Yeah, and with the pressure, all the overheads and lows coming through. Tries to go for another open again. YRC immediately into a throw, and that should be enough to kill.
Out through the portal, able to close it here at Lurry in that first round.
Down to the wire there. So terrifying. But there we go. 2K is able to hit his mark. Whoa! 2K into dash cancel reset throw. Goes to the empty jump throw this time as well, or command grab. Mix immediately into the fast RC overhead JK while the assault fully charged to break the wall and get that hard knockdown. There we go. 6H gonna hit its mark. Lurry taking game number 1 here with Faust. Very fitting Halloween character. You know, I was talking about Jacko earlier, but I completely forgot about Faust. He's a horror movie character.
I should have just wore a paper bag today. I messed up. That would have been easy peasy.
Easy. You'd be commentating with one eye, but you know.
I'm blind in one eye, brother. It's that easy. I'm already locked in for it. Oh no, but getting on to the next one.
Somewhere, bro. Just go grab it. There we go. 2P coming through. Oh, 6P is able to hit the air dash on in, utilizing that 2H to make sure that we can charge up the time for the error to come through. Oh, nice with the throw. Tuck him into the bed. Goes to the OTG as well. Not going to quite be dead here because the error did cause the wall break. We weren't able to go straight into our super, but PRC immediately jailing in the air with JP. That's going to be enough for Sesso to take the round. Right, 2P fresh, chasing down with the 2K as well. Lurry trying to keep this a close range brawl. Does not want to give Sesso or Bedman any room to start throwing out those special moves and getting those errors on deck.
Blows, fight too much. Projectiles work out, but the teleport comes through, but he backdashes the command throw. Good foresight on that one as we close the distance, and Rowan and Healy, who had the best costume I think I've seen all year. Insane. Who cosplayed a skill drain, the Yu-Gi-Oh card. Shout out. That was unbelievable. Shout out to you, homie. Good to see you, bud.
40 months. Uh-oh, Sesso's about to come through with a round as well, and a game to tie it up 1 apiece here against Lurry.
Definitely a big way to come through. I feel like Bedman versus Faust, just looking at the normals on paper, it feels like it shouldn't be as close as it is in terms of like how neutrals are going, right? Am I crazy?
Yeah. No, you're right. It's interesting because Lurry is trying to keep a close range CQC battle to prevent Bedman from throwing out any special moves, but Faust does have decent range, right? I guess we want to guarantee those blocks. We want to keep the pressure up and not allow any room for Bedman to get some offense started.
All right, but with that, back into the next one here. It is going to be game 3. Get that poke right off the start, and great corner carry there using the wild assault. Does find the knockdown here, so things looking already amazing for Lurry as we get the trade.
Yeah, just trying to jump over all of his electricity bolts. Teleports right behind and catches the backdash with the 2K. Unable to get more off of it though, and Sesso immediately escapes from the corner.
Okay, follow up on the wall. Wow, tries to go for the double high. Nice tech into the 6H attempt. Things don't work out. Afro is not going to be a factor here as we continue to get pressure. Deflect Shield does nothing against the jumping normals from Bedman. I don't think that I've seen Deflect Shield do that little in a situation like that. It's not even like he didn't get affected by it. He just ignored it.
Yeah, I'm shocked at how much Bedman we're seeing tonight and how strong they're performing, honestly. The Bedman Warlocks coming out in full force.
No more Tampa never sleeps. We sleep now.
Gets the knockdown immediately into the banana. Yeah, throwing out the scalpel there just to try and catch a backdash. We've seen Sesso try to go for those backdashes multiple times in pressure.
Dude, what a way to be able to navigate everything. Stays completely away from the trumpet and is able to continue pressure. The reversal comes through with the teleport. Is able to evade it for the most part here. Sesso doing so good in these odd neutral situations.
Yeah, and really just trying to shoot out a lot of these fights too to get an error on deck and try and get something started. Nice, pressing out there with the 2P. YRC. Whoa, what a clash! Clashing on 2 hits of the 2K there.
Oh, the 100-ton is just like the greatest fake in a situation like that. Cross is up as well with the mix. You think your back is all the way against the corner, but there's just enough room.
This is a Looney Tunes matchup here, Proxy. All right, Banana is out once again, slips on it, tries to go for the 60 just to keep Bedman locked down in the corner. It's so important to hold on to this positioning.
Oh my God.
Help, look at the bombs! Another bomb out as well! Bro, what is this RNG?
I feel like Faust is on his Bomberman cosplay. It's just working beautifully. It feels like it's everything. But Mini Faust here can be able to make the difference as we find the command throw.
Cheryo, Saturday Night Fever, goes for the fire on the Afro. And is able to get the explosion, closing out game number 3 here. Lurry going up 2-0, or 2-1, excuse me.
Yeah, definitely huge to be able to commit and get out of that round. Things getting a little sloppy once we got towards the corner, once things kind of found their way. But I mean, that's just like the nature of the beast, I feel like.
Yeah, and I see someone mentioning that Bedman has a hard time dealing with items. It definitely seems so, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you're throwing out a lot of special moves. Bedman wants to put out special moves in neutral to get those errors on deck. And when you have to navigate through the items, you can't really stay still or else you're going to be forced into Faust's game plan.
All right, back to it again, Lurry. Hoping to not have to see a game 5 here, as if we find the 2P right away. Gets aggressive afterwards and eats up the Afro, but the pressure doesn't stop. But Sesso, great way to kind of weather the storm. Doesn't get too much for having spent the whole burst.
Oh, but there we go with the fully charged Wild Assault. Actually gets a combo off of it. Empty low there. 50 meters still available here for Sesso. Should be able to keep up the pressure. Yeah, RC drift upwards just to fake out. That's the big thing about those overheads coming through from Bedman, right? You have to guess when the overheads end and the low is going to come.
What a great trade. As we always say in Guilty Gear, generally when it comes to trades, the grounded player is almost always going to get the better of those air-to-ground trades.
Sure, and here we go, trying to play that zoning game with the spikes. Every time I see him, I just think of those wasps from Donkey Kong Country.
Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, with how much Bedman seems to have trouble dealing with items, it feels like Faust is having a lot of trouble dealing with the projectile game coming out from Bedman. But this is not a wall break. Actually, he's going to unstick and be able to find offense because of it.
Yeah, and the fully charged 5D hit him with the springs. Coast to coast confirm here. Wild Assault to get the hard knockdown. Now you're going to be forced to block. Oh no, we wanted to be a little cautious, right? The fear of Wake Up Super from Faust was just a little too great. And nice deflect shield into far slash. Sesso taking it to game 5.
Oh, and this is not what you want to see for Lurry here, of getting back into these situations. I feel like Lurry is losing so much life to what feels like incidental fireballs here, whether it's the lightning bolt or the errors that come afterwards. Just these nickel and dime projectiles are just obliterating the health bar. I feel like he's losing a third of his life at every stage, full screen.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely insane having to deal with a lot of this pressure that is coming through from Bedman. I mean, even when Bedman first released and was not that great of a character, people were going on and on about how scary his offense is, right? Some of the most oppressive offense in the game. And we're seeing that now from a lot of these Bedman players who have had time to cook and want a Wild Assault there around start.
I mean, yeah, that's Guilty Gear. It's cook or be cooked. Break through the wall here with the Wild Assault. Spent it twice. Lurry in a terrible position now. With the positive bonus racking up, is going to go for the RC upwards here and find these overheads into the throw.
RCG with the drill, catching the backdash with the close slash, which forces the hero burst out of Lurry. Here we go, install. Oh, yeah, you weren't getting in.
Oh my God. And just like that, we're potential set point now. Profiles under the jab, very nice. Cancels early with the item throw, but the projectile is continuing to put in a ton of pressure here, making Lurry be the approacher.
Nice spinning on in. 2H again, just to make sure that the error has time to come out and keep that pressure tight. And you see Lurry just trying to jump Not jumping for joy, though. Jumping to try and escape. Fighting against the install. Is able to get the sweep. 100 tons coming through.
Ain't got much else, though. Sesso's still looking good. Wild Assault destroys the attempt at neutral.
Yeah. White Wild Assault is such a strong option. Just being able to preemptively blow up your opponent's neutral options. Here we go, run in, tries to go for the low there. Has to be very careful. Huge confirm, should be enough to kill.
Oh, just enough with the guaranteed damage from the Shatter, and that's going to take us to the final round of the final game. Round start tries to go for the Wild Assault. Lurry with a huge read on it there is able to get Mini Faust established, which is going to give you so much space on the screen.
Ooh, Wild Assault again, but the hammer comes through. Now getting locked down by all these items. Blows them both up. It's worth it, though. When you have the life lead, Faust can take some of that damage with the bomb.
Oh, 2S getting counter hitter. Gets Mini Faust again. The item pulls in this last round have been crucial here. And Faust is going to break up the combo, and that's going to find 5D afterwards. Oh, Lurry. Dude, the sequence of items there was ridiculous.
Yeah, no, it's wrong. Oh, this is also a bad situation to find yourself in. Up against Happy Chaos. But, all right, the big but is not just Goldlewis, but it is the fact that he does have the tools to deal with Happy Chaos now in these versions, latest versions of the game.
Yeah, Cheryo does have a pretty decent record against Happy Chaos as well, but BloodSayan on the knockdown here, taking aim and having that curse applied. And so far doing a good job of managing the resources here.
Okay, catches the backdash there with the 2K, but misses the 2Z. And Cheryo, nice, fighting his way through, goes for the cross up there with the JH. And here's the thing about Cheryo, he has a lot of experience against these high-level Happy Chaos players, right? I mean, was able to take down UMISHO's Happy Chaos in top 8 of CEO Taku.
I feel like that's he keeps using the 4 to 6 Behemoth to like hit at max distance and just use it almost like an early startup poke. That's kind of ridiculously well placed. And we're able to get the damage here and force the burst.
Yeah, that one is probably the longest reaching, fastest one you have, right? Some other Behemoth type moves will hit at a similar range, but they don't come out nearly as fast as that one. And what a PRC in the air with the JP just to make sure you could pick up on the landing. Cheryo, wow, it ain't a big deal, I guess.
Hey, listen, we can handle it. Things definitely working out. It's interesting to see people use Behemoths in spots like that. Finds the knockdown, sets up the drone, and instead of trying to get close for the high-low, just swings out it's 6 to 4, right? 6 to 4, starting ahead. Being able to guarantee you can have that drone block. You value control over mix in spots like that. I just think that's a good risk-reward call.
Absolutely, for sure. Agree with you 100%, Proxy. And able to grab the first roll through attempt. That is huge for Cheryo's mental game here, and not too good for BloodSayan. Needs to go back to the drawing board because right now he's just kind of getting mopped up.
Okay. Again, doing a good job of managing the resources, though. Only one bullet in the chamber here, and the knockdown comes through. Great press from Cheryo to be able to get out, but the back throw. Except from Blood.
Trying to use the gun here, but Goldlewis has a gun of his own.
Oh no, and you die from that too again. Just, it doesn't take many hits. I mean, it shades back to the Potemkin matchup here. Goldlewis does not have to be right as often as other characters. The blessing and the curse.
Yeah, but the difference is he does have some more tools to deal with these problem matchups than Potemkin does. Goldlewis is a very strong character. Nice press on the 2P. Unfortunate timing there from BloodSayan with the meaty. Now he's going to pay for it. Has to find a way to escape from this pressure.
Good dealing with the double overhead here. Trying to look for the headbutt, but instead he's going to take a coffin from the Cryptid, and the very late burst is scouted there. Cheryo is committed to the bits that I'm not doing anything. We'll find out if you're willing to press it.
BloodSayan, don't let him put you in the coffin. We are up 2-0 right now. Cheryo just looking unstoppable at the moment.
It feels like it's just been little things for Blood also. I feel like Blood's doing a really good job of managing resources, doing a pretty good job of poking in neutral. It's just little things. Like you pointed out, that mistimed meaty, that was the round. It's just little things like that. Game of inches type of stuff that's holding Blood back so far.
And one of the big things about this matchup too, while Happy Chaos is good at keeping Goldlewis out, once Goldlewis gets in, Chaos does not have those reversal options, right? No invincible reversals, they just have to hold onto that pressure and utilize the system mechanics to try and get Goldlewis off of him.
It's a great roll through there. Able to continue to maintain pressure here. Out of bullets though, does get the push, but it's not enough to be able to break the wall here.
Trying to jump out with the JD. Nice with the dash up 2K2D. Immediately going to get the wall break here as well. Only has 2 bullets left, so needs to take this opportunity to reload.
Not a lot of life left though, so maybe 3 bullets will be enough here. Doesn't go for the roll through, which I think is very smart. It just holds it down, says, listen, on the count of 3, we draw.
That was a hell of a stare down and a perfect there for BloodSayan. Finally starting to get some rhythm going is what I would say, but Cheryo immediately dropping the coffin right on the dome. Back to square one now.
Oh, the jump in hits clean.
Yeah, it looked like BloodSayan was going for the 2S there, was predicting a run-in for Cheryo, but you always have to watch out for Goldlewis taking to the skies. And now it is set point here for Cheryo, threatening a 3-0. BloodSayan not out of it yet, still has this last round, able to block the overhead twice in a row, but look at the chip damage.
Oh, I like that dash cancel too. No way you're dead, right?
You're dead. You're dead. Oh my God, you're dead. Let me get some F's in the chat.
The 720 to make it even more convincing. For online brackets can be a monumental task sometimes. So shout outs to the TOs and Minty, everybody involved who was able to make this work. But it is going to be the Soul facing off against the Millia here as we get started.
Oh my God, and immediately confirming the 6S into the Wild Assault. Very nice burst there though from Millia. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get too much off of it. Still on the defense.
Okay, after the flash, goes to S-Disc. Let's find the knockdown here, but can't convert it into too much else. Fakes the hair card, is able to find the overhead. But UMISHO, great blocks.
Down with the bar slash though. RC. I think you're dead. Yeah, you're dead. Oh, no, we dropped the far slash combo though. I was choosing the close slash.
Oh, the double JP. That I feel like that's just like the check that comes through. You see it so often from Soul players, whether it's that or it's the empty low.
Right, there we go. Lust Shaker immediately disengaging as well. Has UMISHO in the corner. But there we go. Finally able to get a touch. 6P immediately into Wild Assault. What a confirm, pushing all the way to the other coast.
Oh, okay. Pressure. Finds the overhead. Fafnir. BRC for the slowdown. And that 2K into Fafnir is a confirm because of the slowdown as well. A little bit extra stuff on top. UMISHO taking the round.
Yeah. UMISHO's Soul just gets better and better, cleaner and cleaner with the conversions. I feel like every time I watch her play, I see a brand new route. I mean, we weren't joking when we called Soul the open world character, right?
Oh, man. Millia is a hard worker. I think Millia does have to work kind of hard. Yeah, I agree with that.
I agree. I agree for sure, right? She has to find a way to secure that knockdown, and then she has to put you in a blender, right? She's not going to get those massive counter hits that leads to incredible damage like a lot of other characters in the cast, like a la Soul.
I also agree with the second thing you said. I think it's a good take. You work hard, but she is good. I think Millia's pretty good. Go the wall, though. I mean, it doesn't matter how good you are when you're splattered against the wall against Soul here. I guess
that H as well. Blocks the YRC. Good night, sweet princess.
There's a 5K for insults.
Disrespect.
Oh, and just like that, we find the anti-air into the revolver all the way to the corner and uses the Wild Assault to be able to get the standing wall stick.
Again, UMISHO just rolling with this momentum, the snowball getting larger and larger. Nice. Able to start getting the mix-up rolling. But every time you go for the low, it's just like nickel and diming with damage, right? It's not too substantial.
Ooh, okay, that's a great answer, though, to the attempt at the Bandit Bringer to go for the backdash here and resets to neutral, but that's not what you want in a situation like this, especially not against UMISHO.
That goes for the double air dash, though, to try and get the overhead. Not going to quite work. Able to get the throw in the corner, though. Time to run the mix-up once again. Look at this fuzzy blocking from UMISHO, able to weather this entire storm. But finally gets caught. But, oh no, might come backfiring.
Wow, and BRC to track it down after the attempt at the deflect shield here. Wild Assault with a guaranteed hard knockdown here. High-low situation, but instead just dashes up for the meaty, but mistimes it.
Still, the defense is on point from UMISHO. Tries to chase down with the Night Raid Vortex. Not going to quite work. Jikh nearly landed in that gunflame, but is still going to be able to take the round by the skin of their teeth.
Yeah, that was an amazing little extension there to be able to confirm. Make sure you get all the damage you can. It's so important to get high mileage against Soul, because you know damn well he's going to get it against you.
Back up against the wall, able to score the low immediately into the Wild Assault for the hard knockdown. Here comes the next mix-up. Tries to go for the bad move, but a wake-up DP from UMISHO says, get off of me.
Okay, RC does buy some space, holds the FD, back dashes out and finds the knockdown. That is huge now.
First coming through. Still has 50 meter available, tries to go for the hair car, but immediately BRC'd it. I think we were expecting it to actually be blocked or hit.
Okay, on the close slash. The wall. Goes for the compelling, gets the reset, but the burst comes through from UMISHO. Not willing to give the round away.
Yeah, stay in disguise. Blocks the DP, and there we go. Jikh is able to tie it up 1-1.
I was expecting dash up throw, whether it's a normal throw or a wild throw in a spot like that. Instead, UMISHO tries to get as aggressive as can be to throw out the DP there. One game apiece. I like what I'm seeing so far.
Yeah, I think the fear of the reason why we didn't go for a throw in that situation is the fear of Millia jumping out of the way, right? Millia loves to take to the sky. She can be very tricky to throw and lock down. UMISHO's been doing a pretty good job of controlling the pace of the matchup, but you see Jikh now finally starting to answer back, really making all those little stray hits count and leading to those knockout scenarios.
Chad is already getting the Jikh apology forms together. It's a little too early to count the chickens. Hold on, 1-1.
Not over yet.
Okay, knockdown, heavy disc. Oh my god. Little and one mixtape action as we find that hit again. Continues to apply pressure, and maybe it is. Maybe you should send me the form. Forward the form straight to me, because maybe I miscalculated.
Oh
holy
my god, what a dominating round there. Just put in the garbage disposal. Spinning round and round, but now tries to go for 6P there right at the start. Not going to quite work.
Oh my god, and the close slash counter hit. There goes just a chunk of your life bar. Straight, and it actually knocked him from the super though.
Wants to hold on to it for possible pressure. Yep, mix-up comes through, gets the BRC into the low. Sweet dreams. Plant the tombstone with the 6H. Okay, UMISHO, I see you. What a pickup, Proxy. That was nasty.
And it just doesn't get easier here. Has to block the overhead. For the extra extension, that's a back hitbox on the DP.
Oh, fast RC immediately into the wild throw. But Jikh is still alive, has one more opportunity. It's not gonna work though. 2K from UMISHO puts us up 2-1.
I feel like that's a Marvel 3 hit spheres moment. Millia just barely. It felt like a good decision there to go for the dash, but that back hitbox on the DP just barely clips her on the shoes. If she was just wearing a little smaller heels, I think she gets away. It was close.
Classic Soul. That's just classic Soul, all right? Nothing you can really do about that. If you're in the air, Soul is going to DP one way or another, and God knows it's going to hit you. Here we go now, 2-1. UMISHO, of course, in the lead. There's another run of DP.
Oh, okay. Back afterwards. Tries to go for the double overhead. Not going to work out. Okay, though. Ooh, but ends up same side. But UMISHO again with the DP. SDP from Soul is so strong.
Yeah, I mean, Soul doesn't really feel too hard nerfed by the DP changes, right? HDP is for the combo confirms to get that clean hit. SDP has always been a really good reversal option. That combo?
Well.
Run under DP?
No, on to the next one.
UMISHO? UMISHO, that was nasty.
Somebody chat said that I forgot my keys combo. Shut up. Oh my god. There we go. Nice extensions. A good damage there for Jikh. Break the wall with standing D.
Not quite out of it yet. PRC in this. Able to get the wall break. Look at the damage. You don't see damage like that from Millia very often. But again, the run up the fast RC, double overhead.
Oh, she's a great response to a spot like that. UMISHO burst to try and put the exclamation mark on this one.
Oh, but landing immediately with the burst, that was so risky there. Nice check with the jab. Oh no, and just like that, the tombstone's planted once again. Here lies Millia as UMISHO moves on in the bracket. Up here against Kai.
Listen, you guys put a comma in the Matcherino prize pool, and I will get a jobber freestyle.
So instead of reflecting on themselves,
easy peasy. It's just that easy. Maybe not a comma. I feel like it's a lot. Or we'll have an incentive goal of some kind.
I can't rap.
You're gonna have to figure it out, baby. It's for the Matcherino.
I'm gonna talk with you, okay?
Oh man. Here we go.
Right off. You saw Scambolini immediately trying to go for that bar slash, right? That newly buffed bar slash from Kai is unbelievable.
Okay. MTG sets the yo-yo up again and finds the throw. Loop that pressure as we break with the Wild Assault.
There we go. RC empty low. And the classic coming through. It's gonna go straight into the super, the Bear Platinum.
Bear Platinum is such a good name for that. Oh, dude, the auras, easy peasy. Looking for the flip kick there. Just has to avoid the scooter the best they can.
Yeah, and you see that Supernoon just willing to hang back, send out the yo-yo, and just has to find that one straight hit and find it. He does to take the round.
Again, looking for that 5S. One of the best poking normals in the game right now. Gets the flip kick and finds the close slash afterwards. And Wild Assault was such a nice buff to Kai. It's a good usage tool for everyone, but as a character who's so good at dishing out damage against standing opponents, it is a godsend for Kai.
Breaks through the wall for the hard knockdown.
Chad, I don't think it's that they like Bridget. I think it's more they hate Kai. It's a healthy combination of the two. There's the wall break, though. Good from Supernoon.
Look at that 100 meter here on Scambolini's side. 5B comes through. Able to get the full confirm here. Straight into the corner, but we don't go for the wall break. Instead, we want to get the reset with the pressure. I like that a lot. Straight to the super.
Yeah, was able to take that big step forward here. Sets up, shatter, guaranteed damage is not enough, but look at the meter, look at the resources. Scambolini wakes up with the super.
Yeah, but we have 100 meters, so there's the RC immediately into the plus rings on the 6K. Wow, I can't believe that DP whipped like that.
Oh, jump S. Oh, and the burst is blocked. Jump S was such a good guess there because that is an amazing air-to-air normal, but Noon discipline stays on the ground, very smart, and a good way to be able to take the first game.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we're already getting into what could be a top 8 contender match here, right? As we whittle down these 188 players to try and get to our final 8, you're going to see a lot of matches that you would expect to see later on in the bracket. And Supernoon coming in strong, like you mentioned, doesn't normally enter TNS, so very nice to see them here and putting on a great show already.
Yeah, definitely one of the homies for a long time. Good to get to see him not only continuing to do well in the game, but he also had I'm pretty sure he streamed in a maid costume recently, which is kind of a banger. That's always a good energy to bring in October. Let me see if I'm gonna go to his new Twitter real quick. I'm pretty sure that happened. Is that just I have fever dreams about Noon in a maid costume?
How much you get Proxy in a maid outfit on commentary?
Oh my god.
Next Taku, we need to do that.
Next Taku? Not a Taku too, because I have to be on stage with the come on, man.
Bro, that'd be fire.
Oh, dude. But with that, like we said, we did have our first game out of the way. Still waiting on our players to get back into it here. We appreciate y'all for the patience.
Yeah, we'll jump straight into it as soon as we have our players ready, but that does give you all time to check out the match arena. Once again, !match arena. Make sure to check it out, contribute what you can to help support these players and make this tournament even better. There is another offline tournament happening in March in the same place as Taku.
That's true. There you
but
go.
I need to see Proxy in the Naruto tracksuit. All right, I need to see that.
Dude, see, I'm gonna want to cosplay one of the characters I like though. Don't make me be Naruto. Can I at least pick a character I like? Oh, dude.
Who do you want to be? Who do you want to be at TNS 9?
I don't know. I gotta decide. All my favorite characters are dead or stupid. So
hey, it doesn't matter, bro.
I gotta pick between the dead bodies. Oh
Proxy
my God.
and Rock Lee, that'd go hard.
Listen, there's kid pictures of me with a bowl cut. I've done it once before. Your boy rocked it. Oh my God.
Oh,
me
man.
as Rock and Tong as Guy would go kind of insane, to be
that
fair.
would be crazy, bro.
All right, let's get back into it though. Noon right away finds the counter hit here. Uses that wild assault to get aggressive and catches the backdash from Scambolini.
Tong's gotta be the Hokage, let's be honest. Oh, but here we go. Scores the throw.
That's Jiraiya. That's big bro Jiraiya. For sure.
Able to get the wall break here. Return of the killing machine. Oh, the IDFE was nice, but didn't click out Supernoon's far enough. Scambolini living on borrowed time, but the clock ticks faster. There's the perfect from Supernoon.
I'm not sure where you'd be able to fit it in here, but I'd like to see a little more aggressive choices. 6P, DP, things like that. Ah, no.
Oh.
As soon as I say it, dude.
Not like that. Not like that.
Oh my God. But no, I like that. I like being a little more aggressive, showing it off, adding it to the mental stack here.
Out the heavy stun edge just to try and get a hitbox on screen. Is able to score a huge counter hit here. Doesn't go for another flip. Instead wants to reset the situation.
Oh, okay. Finds a low, finds pressure afterwards. Backdash worked out pretty well with the punish from Noon in response.
5D hits. Immediately into the Bear Platinum to take game number 2 of 2-0. An even more dominating round there for Supernoon, right? First game was a little bit back and forth, but now Supernoon is starting to get into the groove of things, figuring out Scambolini's habits and shutting him down in neutral.
Yeah, definitely doing a very good job of, like you said, keeping it up tempo, keeping that pace high, making things work out in his favor. I still like it from Scambolini, though. I like to see these aggressive choices here. I think maybe some TK Fireball could potentially be good too, depending on where the spacing Noon's playing at. If Noon's gonna play full screen, he's just gonna set up the yo-yo, kind of chill. TK Fireball, I think, takes up a really good line of space to potentially intercept if she wants to go in for the to follow up on her own yo-yo, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh no, we're going for the flip kick again. The Foudre arc does get caught by that close slash. I like Scambolini's getting a lot of reward off of close slash here, especially catching the backdashes with close slash. I feel like we should go more in with our buttons instead of trying to rely on the fireballs to come around. And see, it's working out when we start to rush in.
Oh, double wild assault. I like that. Not quite enough to kill, though. We're going to head back to neutral. That was JD from Scambolini there. Supernoon missed out on the full confirm, but gets a secondary hit.
Now your back is up against the wall, fighting off of the ropes here. Hard knockdown, and Scambolini's going to be put in dire straits.
Plenty of meter, though. Plenty of opportunity. No! It spaces it out to where the DP couldn't even RC it if he wanted to.
Oh my God, letting that round slip away, Proxy, and now it's set point for Supernoon.
Wow, Noon stocks rising, but a heartbreaker for Scambolini. Flip kick, a little bit unfortunate on the spacing there. Noon is just able to naturally low profile.
Trying to slide on in, but with no meter to back it up, is going to get punished. Not good. Underwear coming through with the $5 to the match reel. Thank you so much. This combo's for you. There's the wild assault.
Aggressive 5K dash cancel. Very nice. Is able to pick up with the 6H afterwards. Scambolini still in it here. Evens up the rounds now, but still is so far off the burst.
Breaks right into the corner. Gets caught by the second hit of the overhead. So unfortunate. It feels like Gambling is really just fighting off the back foot so far this entire set.
FD doesn't push far enough away. Block again, but DPs instead.
6B answers back with the YRC. Double close slash. Wall assault means that your burst is gone. Oh, even when you block Wild Assault, it does take some of your burst. That was so smart from Supernoon to just lock Scambolini in a check situation.
Hopefully a little Zappa action. We'll see. I don't know. Giovanna, though, is going to end up being the pick here. We'll see how it plays out. We'll be facing off against Mr. Badguy himself in the matching reds between the two.
The Dante Badguy.
I like that she jumps off the dog and the dog just turns into a ghost. That's kind of hype.
Duel 1.
Here we go, round start situation. Okay, the backup there from Nitro. So Nitro coming in with the Giovanna.
2D the bringer.
Hey, the hitbox of that 2D is still really good.
Oh, and look at the damage here. Like we said, the combo routes from Giovanna looking way nicer in this season here. Dash up 2D continues to try and use this nice disjointed normal here, but Soul obviously said I'm somewhat disjointed myself.
Oh, here with the Dracula flow. Uh-oh, but there we go, comboing immediately into the dive kick. Here we get an RC again. Yes, to get the side swap. Look at that. But unable to get the wall break. Doesn't matter, though. Dash up 5P is going to be enough to close up the round.
Oh, knockdown. Burst immediately here. Nice just block there to not lose any real estate after Fafnir.
Flying away there with the Bandit Revolver just to try and get out of the corner.
Oh, nice blocks from B-Hop, but unfortunately you can't block forever. We have to find offense at some point, but the 5K kicks her straight in the head. It finds the 2D afterwards.
Yeah, but there's the wild throw. Big chunk of damage and able to swap sides. I love how he stopped short there with the FD break immediately to go into the 6S to catch the 6P attempt. Oh.
Help. 2H just punched her in the bottom of the shoe.
What are those?
Dude, sometimes you gotta ask. Dog Force 1 not working out. Chases down the back dash here. Close slash twice in a row after the RC. And knocks on the door successfully.
Right, 5H coming through. There's the burst.
Oh, double dash there to avoid. TP does connect.
Oh, able to block the YRC though. There we go. Big boot with the 5H. You called those the Dog Force 1s? No, those are the air buds, bro.
Oh my god.
There we go. Gets in the air with the counter hit. Look at the BRC confirm into the wall splat. Takes the round.
Jeez. Amazing follow-ups to be able to make it work. Nitro putting on a show. And I saw someone ask, by the way, yeah, if you are a follower of DBFZ, this is the same Nitro that you're thinking of. Multi-talented, definitely does very well in multiple games.
Yeah, Nitro also familiar with Soul, right? Was playing
yeah.
Soul back earlier on in Guilty Gear Strive, so definitely has to feel comfortable in this matchup.
I'm a little on edge after that. I feel like I aged at double speed watching that first game.
Honestly, that's how it feels watching any Soul game. At any moment, someone can explode.
That's the on the wall. Cute situation there after the RT.
Right. Oh, okay. Just goes for the enhanced DP there. Not quite able to swap sides though, but that's all right. Checking with the 5P. Nice in the back throw. Oh, what is this BRC? Into the 5D confirm. What is this route? I love the checks that we've been seeing here from Nitro, right? A lot of checking with the 5P, checking with the 5H too, just throwing out that sweet chin music, but what a low altitude air throw to close up the round.
And having your full burst intact here, definitely huge for the combo conversion. P, Tatsu, IBFD, and steals the turn back with an immediate swing, and Nitro with the same thing in response.
I love the patience, immediately slowing the pace of the match down to a crawl to find the right opportunity to strike. Wow, the Salt holding on to that meter to try and guarantee a checkmate situation.
Bro.
That was disgusting. The fast BRC into the JK?
Like,
That's one of those things where they say, oh, well, it doesn't kill on Twitter.
Yeah, exactly. And so, what would you ever need to know that?
You spent 100 meters just to hit them once?
Oh my god. What a fix, though. What a way to make it work. I like it.
Yeah, B-Hop. B-Hop really needs to come back swinging in a big way. Nitro is pulling out a lot of tricky situations utilizing this meter.
Yeah. It definitely is. And again, one thing you always have to point out that's super important is just the use of 2D. That is still 2D and 5K, just the GOAT buttons for Geo in so many situations.
Alright, nice 6P. 6P is going to be good against some of these block strings against Giovanna, right? Because she does have that gap at the end if she goes for a special move. Oh my god, the point blank Night Raid Vortex ran a little too far underneath though, was unable to pick up. Oh, the fully charged 5D didn't connect. That was about to be a crazy route, but what a whiff punish there. Footsies with the 5H.
Oh, he did on the headbutt there. That was such a crazy whiff high. Able to sell it, able to get the low. Nitro taking a grip of damage in the corner. Things are not getting better as we send through with the Fafnir.
Nice, able to score the throw there. Perfect coming through for B-Hop. We just need a few more of those to bring things back. But is living on the razor's edge at the moment. There's the mortal counter.
Oh, okay. Go back and forth between the two. RC's forward. Oh, in the chase down. Disgusting situation, but burst at the perfect time there. Sees the DP coming.
Trying to finish with that 6S. You see Nitro just dashing with those light normals. This time able to go in for the close slash. Throw into the OTG. Has nearly 100 meter available, but got caught walking backwards by the 2D.
Oh, and after the slowdown there. Well, FD, huge whiff punish. Super negative on the whiff tombstone. 6H.
Oh, 5D hits its mark. And B-Hop able to stay alive for another game here, putting a point on the board.
Yeah, canceling the first hit of 5K into the 5D there. Definitely a tricky situation, but that's kind of what you got to do. Things can get messy quickly, and Soul just continues to make things work. I feel like you can do no wrong with this guy.
No, I mean, Soul is just, he's easy to pick up, and he has such a high skill ceiling, right? There's so much you can do with the character. If you dream it, you can do it.
Spoilers on the next match, by the way. Oh my god, and with hits like that, we might be headed to the next match faster than expected. 5H round start.
Oh, he said, open up, let me in.
I'm no longer knocking. We're just opening doors.
Oh my god, the RC versus RC, they're using the PRC to be able to get the throw in the air. Again, you see that buff spiral arrow, right? The enhanced one gets a guard break. Such a strong, meaty tool for Giovanna.
Okay, wake up 6H connects, And with the Wild Assault is able to fix and not quite get the kill. A pixel.
Wow. Back to mid-screen. That's too greedy. Proxy caught with the hand in the cookie jar.
Oh my god. He just put a grenade in the cookie jar, dude. It just doesn't work out. 2K2D finds a knockdown, though.
And set point again here for Nitro. But just gets dunked there with the Bandit Revolver. Backdash gets blown up, too, after recovering. Just plus screens for days. Help. Let me out of this hellhole.
I love to use the FD in situations like that, though. RC. Wild Assault finds the hit with the DP. Look at the damage adding up. Giovanna's damage so high in situations like that. Now it's half a bar.
You gotta watch out. That positive bonus on deck means 100 meter is right here and right now.
And you're dead. Oh, perfect burst.
Keep you up alive, but able to land and connect to the 5K, and there it is.
Double JP and finds the 5K afterwards. There potentially could have even gone further to the spelling bee. It is way funnier than you'd think it'd be. That's always one of the most touching moments for me. I'm so excited for it.
Spell excited, Bronx.
I can't. That's why I'm not invited. But Pedrito and Pork Laser, you know, maybe obviously doing well in Guilty Gear to be this far. Maybe they can spell for us a little bit.
Let's see if we can spell 7 golden letters. But right now, neither player has a perfect on deck. Tries to go for the PRC into a 5D. I think we are probably wanting the 5D in that situation, not the throw attempt. But that's okay. Still, with the life lead, is in control of the pace of the match.
Jump S there. The JD. Listen, the more things change, the more they stay the same. Baiken with JD in the corner just feels right.
Absolutely. And you're going to be able to get the 3 slashes and a moon. But then on a T-shirt, there's the RC.
Oh no, and for the entire... The seatbelt actually gets a cross-up. It messes up the confirm.
That's crazy. Get an out of jail free card there for Pork Laser, but can we capitalize on it? Yo, Zonson into RC. The burst comes out, though. Oh, right behind with the overhead. What a scrambling situation, but Pork Laser comes out on top.
Kai went underground. Like, what in the world? He ends up on the other side and immediately answers the food ray arc. Does not want to deal with the flip kick in situations like that.
It's all right, though. Pedrito not allowing that last round to get to his head, to get to his mental, right? Just staying calm and collected. You have to be when you're the king.
Knockdown twice in a row. This time it's going to be the super. We are definitely close up to the wall for the shatter, too. Very nice. It's a hard knockdown, positive bonus. Max meter all ready for Pedrito and RTL immediately.
Oh, and the PRC able to get the full confirm, and that's going to be the round.
Another one of the nice things about Kai, RTL, and the way that it knocks down 6H does get a pickup for a full confirm, like you said, as long as you RC the right timing.
I love the wild assault there, just to push Pork Laser back into the corner, and look at how much risk gauge has been built up too, just off of that. See, beautiful gold burst, recognizing that the 6K was coming. This positive bonus is going to be huge. Pop the gunshot, get the full confirm. Oh! That's Proxy. Look at this. Tries to go for the parry, but gets the PRC. Able to escape from the corner.
People's elbow, like way out there. Oh my god, the Tatami just completely destroys the entirety of the fireball here.
Corner, fully charged, heavy stun edge. Hold on, he should still be alive. Yeah, there's a lot of scaling off of that throw. But a positive bonus here for Pork Laser is going to be huge. He's going to need this up against Pedrito's burst and 50 meter. Oh. Just stomping the fireball out of the way.
Nice! It is the FD!
Oh my god, got caught pressing, but it's still not enough! Oh my god, Stun Dipper in with no meter, you're insane. If that was FD'd, you were dead. That entire round decided off of one non-FD.
And being able to convert off of the frame trap there, not quite enough to kill, but still putting yourself in a really good spot. That is, again, It feels like these last couple sets have been so messy, so back and forth. And this is my favorite brand of Guilty Gear. I like when the Chipp, I love watching people with their structured offense, and I want the Chipps to be down. I want to see people fight. This is what I came for.
Man.
You want your 5-star classics?
When your plan doesn't go the way you wanted it to, how you react in that situation, that's the ultimate gauge of who you are. I get a window into your soul. I get to find out what you're like as a person. Are you a panicker? Are you fighting? What's up?
That's the fight or flight situation here. Here we go, sliding right on in. I like it, trying to keep all that burst safe.
Ooh, 6P again. Nice trade for Pedrito.
Just let it rip. Hey, what's the worst that happens? They block it, then you're plus.
Escobar didn't work out last time here. It's going to get the burst this time, though. Working very well for Laser on that one. If we get the 6P and attempts to go for the dash through. The punish from Pedrito. We are
Look at that wrist gauge. Oh my god, this is going to hurt.
RTL. Oh my god.
Stopping short there too, possibly trying to bait out a wake-up burst. RC, 5D. Hold up, it's a cold burst, no way.
Uh-oh.
No! No RC though for Pork Laser!
Wow, that was the most to send a message parry I think I've ever seen in my whole life. Just catch the parry, slams him into the dirt, and says, I'm not even gonna RC. I just wanted you to know that I'm here for it.
If we RC'd there, we absolutely could have gotten the kill and closed it out.
For sure. Oh, what a moment, dude.
Tragic, did not believe at all, but that means that Pedrito is one game closer from moving on to top 8 winners side.
Oh my god. Back into it again. Kai's been showing up tonight, dude.
Getting caught in the air. Wow. With the Kabari, what a route.
Yeah, counter Kabari that high in the air, amazing confirmed to be able to go through.
Wild Assault on in, tapping the 5D, nice counter hit, bounced off the backboard there, and it's not over yet.
Nope. 6P. As soon as you go for the RC there, you see the freeze frame of that normal coming out, you know you're going to be able to just immediately crush it, and still having your burst intact here is huge.
Again, just trying to utilize Wild Assault, not even to actually get confirms on hits, but to get the block string and push Pork Laser into the corner, right? Really just wants to have the advantage there on screen position.
Oh no, wasn't expecting it to cross up like that. It's the tap dust though! The Pork Laser is going to hold on to the burst there. Didn't want to spend it with the perfect already coming through. Pedrito is sitting on potential match point.
Too far away from the 6-8 to pick up. That's okay. Still, again, in full control of this corner positioning, just has Pork Laser locked down in the proverbial jail.
That was a ridiculous throw. Twice in a row it comes up.
Trying to poke with the 2S. Kabari again. Nice 2K, 2D. Oh, Yosan's
yeah, it didn't come out the way I think he wanted it to. 5H. He gets the punish on the attempt at the reversal. That will do it as Pedrito with the DP to close 3-0.
Any super in the game. It's just for wall breaks. That's basically it.
So, and you also can pick up when you RC it. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, for sure. That's where the damage comes in. But here we go now. Kreeg versus Dave. Captain Chaos versus Giovanna. Man, I feel like Giovanna, Soul, and Bedman have been the most popular characters tonight.
It's so surprising to say Bedman in that spot, but yeah, those and Kai have been really coming through. There we go. Close slash. Doggy arrow steals the turn. YRC looks for the close slash here and the double shot, but doesn't get out of the corner. That's big.
Look at this, just ending with the roundhouse kick over and over, right? And utilizing the RC to continue the pressure. Risk gauge is sitting at red, but that's not going to matter. Kreeg is able to swap sides and takes the corner with the Deus Ex Machina.
Oh my god, the very late dash back there. It threatened the cross up, doesn't quite make it. Kreeg with a great round.
Absolutely. But there we go. Nice strike throw game finally starting to come in. Days establishing it early in round number 2. Ooh, but what a press there from Kreeg. Check him with the toes. Throw, TC. No, we want the spiral arrow, Oki. Woo! Where did the health go? Alright, next round start situation here. Immediately setting up the curve, or attempting to, but Days is able to avoid it. Not going to be able to avoid these gunshots though. Back is up against the wall.
Not able to avoid these hands either, but oh, the backdash actually potentially. First, both of them off the table here. After the clone, the fast RC. Now caught with one bullet. This is actually big. If Kreeg misfires this bullet in any way, Days is gonna be able to run the round over.
Oh, this time actually doesn't go for the RC. Oh, what a fuzzy coming through. Gonna catch Kreeg, and Days takes game number 1.
Damn, with a little bit of back and forth there. Days. I feel like Giovanna is so much stickier than she was before, right? When I say sticky, I just mean like it's so hard. Once she's able to actually put a normal on you, it's so difficult to get away. Dash 5K and the way she's able to kind of slide in with her pressure, and with how many moves she has that are made with stealing turns in mind, she checks your. It's not as much a knowledge check as it is like a reaction check in so many spots.
It's so hard to react to all those different things too. And we've been seeing these Giovanna players also pull out really interesting mix-ups and just pressure situations utilizing RC, whether it be the PRC or the BRC. A lot of tricky BRC scenarios. So that just adds even more layers to try and deal with when you're on defense and you have no reversals like Happy Chaos. Right, posting our mark here with the gunshot.
Wow, from bad to worse. More than half of the life bar gone in those 2 interactions here. Deus Ex is going to get the full reload. The focus is not looking super good here. That's going to be the attention needed from Kreeg.
There's the YRC immediately into the close slash 2D. RC coming through, and Demonizer also coming through with the $5 into the match. Reno, thank you so much.
And just like that, attempted to use the deflect shield there to try and get some kind of ground. Kreeg pretty easily evades around it. Not as effective in spots like that. There's the enhanced doggy arrow all the way to the wall.
I'm curious to see Kreeg actually not challenging after the roundhouse kick, right? That's when Giovanna usually manages pressure if he doesn't have the meter to back it up. It's the one special that's not flushed. Here we go, pick up with the enhanced DP. Oh yeah, doesn't want to hold any of that mix-up. I respect the YRC in that situation. Trading 50 meter for 50 meter, even though Days does have positive bonus on death.
Double K, Duke K into the 2S, gets the reload and uses the Wild Assault to break the wall here. The max meter for Days.
This time the clone, waiting for that meter to build up here. Remember, every single gunshot block does build up meter, but the spiral arrow comes through. PRC blocks the gold burst.
Wow, and it gets the punish afterwards with the max distance connection. Days evens up the rounds. Wow. Jesus. Nice to be able to get get that full carry to the wall, as well as the wall break here. Half the life off the table, and the 2S from Kreeg. Way to fight back into this one.
Go. Hard knockdown. Positive bonus. This is a scary place to be. You can throw in super focus. All we want here. Now you gotta play the movement game. You gotta FD. You're gonna get chipped out. Look at this.
Oh, and now starts FDing at the very, very end here, but maybe too little, too late, but there's a connection.
Oh, just takes the hard knockdown there from the RC. I like that. You don't want to allow Kreeg to get out and put you back to neutral there with the burst. Goldlewis whips, and there it is.
I'll never question Days again. Never. I just couldn't if I wanted to. What a finish. Days super hard baits the burst to the point where it just completely drops the combo and then still manages to deal with everything in the sequence. That is just, that's unbelievable, dude. Days is stressing me out.
I am stressed out. We're seeing so many just... How are we pushing it to this level, right? Pushing the envelope so far. The different kind of interactions, the next level game plans, the layers upon layers of calling out what your opponent's going to do. That backdash to make the gold burst whip was just so phenomenal there. And it's only doing it on a sliver of health. But that's enough. We got to move on into the next round.
Okay. Pressure here, just keeping it rolling. Even with the FD here, the clone comes through and is able to actually kind of put a weird low crush situation. Nobody gets hit for it. The pressure continues in the corner.
Yeah, nice Kreeg challenging there with the 2K2D, hiding behind the clone. And able to close out this round pretty decisively here.
Immediately taking space here. I like how aggressive Kreeg is being, not only with movement, but with normals here. Feels like it's been holding W at every single turn. He's able to find that 2S to mess up the movement here quite often.
Oh, Deus Ex Machina gonna reload all those bullets. Still not enough to kill. But now we just do the good old reliable set up curse and start shooting like fish in a barrel. Being able to catch Giovanna when she's trying to go for those dash cancel shenanigans, right? But of course, your spacing has to be right, your predictions have to be right, because a whiff 2S could spell doom.
Oh, okay. Dude, and with the burst already off the table, that wall splat is going to get half that meter back, but Days is looking pressed right now.
Yeah, not looking too good at all. Oh, wow, deflect shield into 6P. Able to actually squeeze out a little bit of damage, but it might be too little, too late, Proxy. And there we go, just a regular old gunshot.
Good old gun, nothing beats that.
Plus shooting from full screen of martial art, hey, whatever works.
There you go, wild assault. On the back foot once again, able to find the close slash on landing too. Yeah, you cannot back that stage jump or you are going to get caught and blown up for your troubles. And it's looking more and more like Kreeg is about to take this to a game 5. And something just changed. I think you're right, Foxy. It's just being a lot more aggressive. Well-placed 2S's and Days letting the Hail Mary burst rip. I respect the decision. Yeah, I mean, it went from Kreeg really just being aggressive with taking space to Kreeg just making all the right choices at every single stage of it. Whether it was the zoning or it was these round start situations, Kreeg just feels like a different player these last 2 games. I'm not sure what the adjustments really... Days just kind of has to flip the game plan, needs to either pipe up the aggression on their own or find a way to deal with the way that Kreeg is kind of bullying them. I mean, when you put Kreeg into a corner, that's when he really bites back, right? And you're seeing it right now, bringing it back to a game 5 in just spectacular fashion. Let's see if Days can put the brakes on this. Trying to go for 2D to hit? That's crazy. It definitely was at a very weird spacing.
Nitro just hiding behind the clone. That's crazy. Out of focus, but it's not going to matter. Just takes the opportunity there to build it back, and that's going to be the round. Deus Ex Machina, the god in the machine. Set point now for Kreeg. What a turnaround.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Oh. Okay. Oh no, the 6-speed crosses up, trying to go with the top two, it doesn't work out. And now we're back to full screen again.
That was because of the IB from Kreeg in the air, prevented him from getting pushed out. That was incredible.
And again, just so aggressive here. 2K, 2D, 2S at all the right spacings. Finds a throw again. Go. The opportunity, I love that with the command movement.
Tries to go for the throw. Kreeg has been ready for all those throws post-Oki situation. This time goes low with the 2S. RC. Gotta watch yourself.
Dust again. Oh my god.
Oh, just plus frames with the spiral arrows for days. You had it. No.
Tried to bet on the burst coming out. It does not come through. Deus Ex should be enough. Yes, with the wall shatter. Kreeg. Jeez, Days with a dominant
Point Metro in the chat. Go ahead and jump in there. See ways that you can contribute. We're sitting at $57, but we have nearly 200 players in the bracket. Let's get that higher.
Absolutely. And shout out to everybody who's watching on YouTube, by the way. We appreciate y'all's support. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. It's the easiest way for free to support TNS and all the things that we do. And make sure you can come check it live as well. In the description definitely has the link to the Twitch channel so you can watch every day of the week. Of the weekdays, we are streaming tournaments, so come check us out. It's between 7 and 8 p.m. Start times pretty much every single day of the week. And as I say that, Danny just executes noon. Like,
yeah.
What?
I was about to say, you know, we appreciate your support, but if you want to support Danny, you got to get the prayers out there. But doesn't look like he needs any prayers at the moment.
Kick, plus frames there. Wow, and the double overhead from Danny.
Oh, not
wall,
but
but
perfect.
Noon has burst though. Oh my god, burst be damned. 5S.
Rush it on in. Goes for the slide. No perfect, no pressure. Be careful. Meter.
Dude, no perfect, no pressure is definitely the lifestyle right now. Breaks the wall, but oh, okay, hold on, we're fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah, it's all right. Oh, and the tap dust is going to be enough for Danny to close out game number 1 in quick fashion.
Holy moly. We talked about, we've had a ton of Giovannas. We've had a ton of different, the Kais. We got it. We would be amiss to not mention the Kais. Kai has been putting in overtime, doing really, really well. And Danny has continued. Danny feels like he's leading the charge for the Kais when it comes to watching a lot of North American Guilty Gear.
Oh, for sure. Danny is arguably the best North American Kai player, for sure.
In the conversation, definitely top 2.
One of the best Kai players probably in the world.
Wow, I like that backdash. Noon. A little more aggressive here. Oh. Okay. We're back.
Yeah, you can see. Both of them just trying to feel things out a little bit here. Alright, there we go. Close eye kitchen, smart immediate burst coming out from the Supernoon.
Okay. There. Close eye doesn't work out. Goes to the tech. PRC. Dude, the double PRC from both of them. Danny gets the better of it because the second PRC in a spot like that has such a huge advantage because of that slowdown lasting longer. And then the whiff 5P into the throw. All the tricks thrown out.
Alright, nice backdash there. Creates some space. I love the way that Danny just lures Supernoon in, right? Gets a little bit of offense and then backs up to give Supernoon just enough comfortability to try to get something started. There we go. Nice job jumping out of the throw attempt. Able to get a counter hit, but no capitalization on it. And yet stealing the burst away there with the wild assault. It's 2-0 now for Danny.
and just not looking to stop anytime soon, setting us up for what could be one of the fastest matches of the night. And I feel like Noon is doing a good job contesting in certain spots, but mileage per hit, right? When it comes to Danny, when it comes to Kai, he just finds knockdown, finds kills so quickly because he gets so much damage every time he hits you.
That's a crazy thing to say, that Kai gets so much damage. Remember when that was Kai's issue? It was back, it was his button, and the fact that he didn't get huge damage instead of hyper-specific situations. But now, I feel like that is the Kai of the past.
Many moons ago, we had issues with that for sure. That is not the case now. It was basically like if you didn't get 6-8, your damage was like right middle of the pack. Wild Assault has been a blessing to this character. Oh my god, but the DP whiffs. And Noon, stop talking about Kai, bro. I'm right here. Just barely gets the kill with the guaranteed damage on the Shatter. Potential turnaround coming here. Don't put it past Noon.
Noon is one of the best to do it. Prominent in many different fighting games.
My Marvel 3 GOAT. Oh my god, nice DP though.
Wow! Just comboing fully off of that bar slash counter hit, utilizing the Wild Assault to squeeze out huge damage and the wall break. DRC, there's the jail, 5D.
Jesus. Rounds even up. Like we said, high damage, high corner carry. Kai seems to have it all right now.
Set point once again here for Danny now.
Dude, Noon with the suffocating pressure right now. And I love that he leaves just big enough gaps to where you can't escape, but you're in spots where you feel like you've got enough room to wiggle, and that's where he finds his hits.
Exactly, that's so important about structuring pressure, right? You have to leave some gaps in those block strings to lure your opponent to a false sense of security, but Danny doesn't have any false sense at all. It's all intuition.
Okay, Noon, maximum resources here. He gets so aggressive there!
Bro, run up 2P. I mean, you got 100 meter. Why the hell not?
It's a Wild Assault to break the wall too, so now having an RC and having access to whether the deflect or the Wild Assault, this is huge.
Oh, not able to punish the YRC even though he was able to block it. That's really unfortunate. YRC comes out this time. That's all of Danny's meters gone. Return of the Killing Machine is going to catch, and the 2S closes out the round. Supernoon finally getting a point on the board.
Killing Machine just feels like such a good fix-all in that spot. Whether he blocks it in the air or he blocks it on the ground, you're able to relieve yourself of some of that pressure, and you have 50 more meter to whether you want to RC and be aggressive again, or potentially just save it for the hit or for an error. That was a lot of freedom coming out because Noon picked that sequence.
I honestly feel like Killing Machine is one of the best supers in the game, just in terms of pure utility, right?
Yep.
It comes out so fast, it's safe, it tracks. The tracking is pretty great as well. Just so useful, so useful.
Yeah, Killing Machine is one of the best like fix-all supers for sure. It's really good in that spot.
Wow, clean jumping with the JH. I don't blame Supernoon for going for the burst there. Wants to keep Danny locked down in the corner right where he wants him. All right, able to escape. Now let's see if we can reverse the pressure here. Oh. Okay, we're good. CK2D, kickstart my heart. Tries to go for the empty low this time. Flip on in, 100 meter here for Danny. Tries to go for the overhead with the fast RC. Oh my god, Greedy wanted to hold on to the meter there to keep more pressure going. Oh. It's okay. Oh no, that's tragic.
This is a traditional FGC occurrence. The strategic mashing 2P just to see what the connection's like. Oh, but Noon gets the better of it.
Yep, and Noon, one round away from taking this to a game 5. Hey, online, give it and it take it away, all right? And we're gonna wall break with the Wild Assault. Stuck to the wall again. Direct flare to break it. Wow, just forward slash right at the start. Caught Supernoon pressing. And here we go. Set point again for Danny.
Yeah, fireball trades in the perfect way. Go. Distance close. Away a little bit. Do with the wild assault.
Nice conversion here, taking a clean 50% off of Danny's life bar, as well as getting that positive bonus, and already had 50 meter available. Uh-oh. That is such a clean JH in. Blocks the YRC proxy. Uh-oh.
Okay, there we go. That, time to guess. Plenty of meter for Danny.
DP? Yeah, there it is. Oh, tries to go for the 5D, but Danny with the close slash a little quick
out since then.
Kreeg has been incredible, but we are going up against the Happy Chaos Slayer here. Cheryo, right? Has really just been putting Happy Chaoses into the dirt. Let's see if we can start that again. There we go, run up first.
Ooh, okay. Pressure with Behemoth as always. That's a really good push block though with the FD. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it doesn't get better! Oh my god, dude, it just piles on more and more. Even with Kreeg using FD in amazing places to buy space, Cheryo still steals the turn somehow.
Unbelievable. That's the thing, Cheryo seems to always know when it's his opportunity to get something started. All right.
Pressure streak though. I love that. Brain Blast. Very smart.
Yeah, immediately backs up afterwards. You saw Cheryo tried to go for that 6P to keep the pressure up, but it's not going to quite work out. Kreeg here going for the Deus Ex Machina though. Should have gotten it in time.
Yeah, super smart. Had no bullets in the chamber. Had to go for it regardless of how they wanted to.
Deus Ex Machina again.
It always feels like it's too late to me. It's one of the things that I have the most trouble judging in this game is if that super is going to work. It feels like it always does, but I always think it's late, you know?
All right, there's the burst coming out. Again, burst is going to be one of your... It's such a strong tool against Happy Chaos that you need to be able to find those wall breaks to build it back, right? Of course, it helps that when you get wall splat, you do get a huge chunk back as well.
On that, but look at the meter for Kreeg. Has so much freedom to be creative with the mix-ups here. He's going to reload the guns again from 0 bullets all the way to a full clip.
Cheryo still in it though, has 50 meter, has burst available. There's the burst coming out. Send out the orbital laser. Uh-oh. Oh, nice. The press 2P. Beautiful stuff there from Kreeg, taking game number 1.
That's always the risk in a spot like that because it's really, really good for you to be able to get that hit as the Goldlewis player, be able to set yourself up for the perfect spot. But unfortunately, you use all of your security on the laser. So off that though, you don't have your child, the pineapple, to come out and secure the neutral for yourself. And I'm good to see, good to see your face, buddy.
Bro, this thing is too hot. It's so uncomfortable. The inside is just metal. There's nothing.
Oh, it's no padding. It's just metal.
No, there's no padding, and I've been wearing it for like.
Why wouldn't you add padding?
2.5 hours. It's not mine. Blame Ronan.
Well, you just had a sheet of metal against your face for 2 hours.
They don't call it metal face for nothing, bro. But here we go. There's the low. Low again. Immediately into plus frames.
I have way more respect for your commitment to the bit now. Holy moly. Jesus.
I still got tomorrow too, bro. I'm trying to survive.
Bro, just like add a towel or something. Oh my god.
Oh, there we go.
Breaks the wall.
Sent through the wall. Things I do for love, chat.
Hey, listen, chat, you're right. Jobber's a warrior. Hit this boy up, please.
All right, here we go. Super focus. Gonna juggle him in the skies.
Yeah, it's just a fate worse than death. Full screen. He's going to use the security for that, but he's going to be able to dash forward to get one more look.
Oh, hit by the very last hit of the laser, though. And Cheryo has another opportunity. There we go. Knockdown. Runs up for the overhead. Gets the plus frames. Oh, catching the backdash, and there we go. 1-1.
Production actually mentioned and said you should stuff it with cotton balls. That's another great idea.
Not a bad idea. It's
Chat,
not my mask, though, and I don't want to make any adjustments to it.
Chad, how else are we going to make this? How can we make it less stressful on his face without ruining the mask?
That's the inside.
That's crazy. That's... Oh my god. Damn, immediately with the poke, Kreeg gets the burst out of him. Good from Cheryo to close the distance a little bit. Kreeg, they are just completely undeterred. I feel like they're the least scared of Goldlewis I've seen of anyone.
No, not at all. They're willing to just go right on in and brawl with the big boy. For good reason here, too. Taking such a substantial life lead, using the Deus Ex Machina to score that hard knockdown. So this is the classic. What do? You just gotta hold it. Uh-oh, you're still gonna get shot. Oh, no! There's another opportunity for Cheryo, but you have to watch out for the burst. Oh!
Dude, Big Body Wild Assault is so underutilized. I love to see it here. Knockdown max security.
What a trade! Still able to challenge first. Are we close enough? Oh my god, down with the system, it connects.
And there's no bullets. Kreeg has to make a big call here. YRC gets one back in the chamber. Oh my god!
Oh,
dude!
I mean, in just a high pressure situation like that, it's very easy to forget to FT, but against Happy Chaos, you almost always have to be doing it.
Oh no, the incident potentially. Hard burst, jump back into a more reasonable spot here. Rain Blast gets the focus going, taking the shots and continuing to add the chip up.
Oh, yeah, but setting up the clone there when we were down to one bullet. It's just Kreeg is so aware, right? Recognizing that Cheryo is going to want to challenge the moment we get down to a single bullet, so sets out the clone just to cover that.
Definitely a good call as always. I feel like the usage of the clone is one of those things that is I feel like it looks really easy. I've never even selected Happy Chaos for a second on the screen, so I have no idea how uncomfortable it is to use. It's one of those things that looks like it's very easy to use, but I imagine if I was just out there throwing it out, I would just die for it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I definitely understand. Happy Chaos does take some finesse to play, right? It's not like you can just pick him up and roll with it. You do need to put time into the character. You do need to learn how to manage those resources. But once you get good at that, and once you pass that initial hurdle, that's when he becomes such a devastating strong character. Forward. Nice for JP to check.
JP for the second time finds the knockdown here.
Trying to go for those lows into overheads, but Kreeg is ready for them. And look, even with just a life deficit like this, Happy Chaos can make this comeback. He can just gain control of the match, and there we go. One sucker punch with the 6S can turn it all around.
That really hurts too. Tried to pull the Skyfish, and as soon as you initiate pulling Skyfish, your security is consumed there. So it went from 3 to 0 in that spot.
Oh, the wall assault into the 5D. Cheryo, I have 98,000 channel points riding on this.
That's your fault.
I'm gonna need you to get it together, man.
The life of an all-in gamer is not I didn't say it was easy. I just said I did it. Nice backdash there. Avoids the gunshot.
Oh, not like this. Deus Ex Machina. I'm in shambles.
Runs past the curse, tries to use the Wild Assault, doesn't quite connect. Reload.
And low on meter too. There's the 5D. And it's not going to quite be it. Cheer's going to get one more opportunity, but it isn't looking too good.
There's that burst though. Potential. Oh my. Okay, Kreeg is just. That's a. You're
Faking
so
out the
mean.
gunshot, bro.
You're
Faking
so
out the
mean.
gunshot to get the burst out. That was disgusting.
When you're going for it.
Yeah, and a problem with it too, of course, being that because it's a super, it nerfs your tension pulse, right? So you don't build as much meter. Oh my god, right off the bat, Pedrito getting aggressive. Already taking over half of Danny's health here. Pedrito is going to be in the Kai Kiske color, and Danny is in the Kyle Kiske. Oh, it is not your turn yet. Hold on to the Sacred Edge. What a blistering, explosive first round, Proxy.
I mean, that's how the cookie can crumble, dude. Good jump in though from Danny. Good connection here. We might see one as quick in the other direction. Half the life off the table right away. Salt. Aggressive here. Finds the knockdown. Dude, and that super meaty 5K into the 5D. Not quite death here, but Pedrito gonna save the burst for sure.
Nice dash block there. Oh my god, PRC drift forward immediately into the throw. Flips right over the 2S. This is the start of something huge.
Oh, okay. The wall salt is big, but look at the meter for Danny. RTL, I'm smelling it in the future. Absolutely. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah,
of course. Of course he's RTLing.
You've already seen that Pedrito is being hyper aggressive, right? So you gotta check him. Gotta make him know that he can't get away with it. You have to respect when you're sitting on 100 meter.
Jesus. And then half your life off the table. Quick in a hurry. Same brain cell trades out.
Toss, fast RC. Bro, he is poking with that bar slash.
Dude, it's especially good in the mirror. I mean, even Kai is also susceptible to the idea that, like, Guilty Gear players usually... Oh, no, are you dead from that? Yeah, he got another 50 meter. You are just gone.
Oh, not
Dragon
quite dead.
Install!
Oh my god, we saw it. I cannot believe it. But is he gonna lose? That's like, yes, he is! The classic Dragon Install into lose. The prophecy has been fulfilled.
Oh, dude, listen, guys. I know that I know we're all throwing for content, and we all just want to get Dragon Installed buffed, but please, please win with Dragon Installed. Please, bro. Come on, man. Oh. I hate it so much. I'm so mad. My night is ruined.
Oh my god, man. Oh, I love it. I love it.
Well,
that's the thumbnail.
next one.
Thumbnail is gonna be Dragon and Kai going into Dragon Install for that one moment.
No, dude, not like this. Not the clickbait.
Title gonna be Dragon Install.
Oh my god. That's exactly it. My disappointment is immeasurable. True. Here comes the super, gonna break through the wall here, apply the shock state as well. Danny in really good position here as we find the throw, and it's enough to kill.
Yeah, perfect here for Danny as well. Alright. Step through the wall. Hard knockdown. Checks with the 5K. Oh my god. Pedrito, it's supposed to be Dragon Install to lose, not lose the set. Okay, but there we go. DP. I like it. The air dash backwards as well.
Oh my god, and then lands straight into the Sun Dipper, and the burst is taken as well. Danny gonna make it 2 now.
That is rough, man. I mean, it has to feel bad to DI like that, lose the round, because you could already see that Pedrito seemed a little shook, wasn't as confident in the neutral game against Danny, and Danny took that momentum and just kind of ran away with it for that second game.
Yeah, it definitely, you know, things get a little messy, things get a little out of hand. It always sucks to see that happen. But this is one of those moments, right? This is where you got to find out what you're made of. This is where you get to find out. Look into the. I mean, this is the second time I've said it tonight, but look into the soul. See what you are able to become. Goes for the burst early on. Danny for the 5S. Not gonna work out. Does get the close slash on a punish though after the dash over. Wow, the Sol combo in, DPs after the block there. That's a good jump forward. A weird situation to go for the jump forward though. Fireball for the knockdown here. Pedrito flip kick. DP gets him out of the corner as well. +4, and they both backdash, but an easy people's elbow with the 6P to be able to answer here. Pedrito takes the round, but again, Danny's been in these down situations before and been able to make it work out. Okay, into the fast RC, good block there. Frame trap here, but doesn't find anything for it, but it doesn't matter. 5D, and Pedrito's he's gonna burst. And he might do this. He's gonna go RTL, this is gonna make it to the wall. Oh my god. There's the throw though. Pedrito tries to be a hero, but he does gain an okay amount of that burst back. A scary situation though. Through the wall, Danny spends all of his burst to make this happen. Positive bonus, gonna make it work after the counter hit flip kick. And this could do it.
That Danny just needs to find that one more confirm. A BRC's right into the 5K from Pedrito.
Now all like this. Danny has plenty of meter here. Doesn't block the 5D. Has the burst available now. Is going to spend it late. I like that.
What is happening?
I'm
all right.
So surprised that Danny pushed 2D there.
Yeah, I mean,
that's just not what I expect. It felt like in that spot, you're going to want to mash a faster button there, but he does 2D, no cancel, no nothing, just leaves it out there.
It was a bit of a scrambly situation there.
Oh, yeah.
At the end. They were kind of just throwing anything out to try and score a hit. But Pedrito is able to come out on top there, finally putting a point on the board. The highest level mirror I've seen.
We Dragon install and we win the set, okay? You gotta believe. My full bias is towards whoever's using DI.
Yeah, if you DI, you may lose the fight, but you can win the war.
It's my favorite thing in the game. I just want to see it win. Okay. Oh, try to go for the 5S there. Easy dash over.
Nice, the BRC. Ooh, full confirm here with the wild assault to get the wall break.
Jesus. 5S max distance. Poke straight to the stomach here. Goes for the jump in. Double overhead does connect. Has to break the wall with a special though, not with the super. Danny, plenty of meter.
Bro, empty jump scum dipper to close out the round here from Danny. Once again at set point. All right, round start situation. Danny being very patient. Doesn't want to get caught in those scrambly situations again. I feel like when we get into the scramble, that's when Pedrito really shines, right?
Well, definitely agreed, which is crazy to say because I feel like Danny out-scrambles everyone. Maybe it's just a Kai thing.
I mean, Kai is really good in the scrambles, right? You have access to a lot of really strong buttons, really good close slash, the DP. But there it is, Danny with a dominating final round, able to move on to winners finals.
The night before Halloween, there was like a full moon recently. I feel like something's in the water, dude.
We got the Wild Wasteland perk on, all right? But here we go now. Bridget versus Soul is such an interesting matchup because I feel like on paper, Bridget should be really good in this, but I just feel like Soul just obliterates her.
I feel like that's how a lot of matchups feel for Soul. It feels like Soul's normal kit that is like strong and front loaded, but like not that overwhelmed. It shouldn't. No, it does. It just breaks everything.
All right, but there's the DP. Starship coming through. Oh, interesting trade there. Unfortunately, UMISHO wasn't able to get the pickup afterwards.
Slow and steady between both of them there. Amazing anti-air and great confirm from UMISHO.
Oh, and the JS coming through. Going up for the Tyrant Rave. Still not enough to get the kill, though, surprisingly.
I like that backdash there. Dude sets up the yo-yo. Good jump to get away and lands with the throw.
But the burst.
No.
Vortex time. Oh, Return of the Killing Machine. So smart there. UMISHO didn't react in time to get the FD.
I was expecting Night Raid Vortex from UMISHO on the ground there. That was terrifying. He had 50 meters. Just like that. What a trade.
I think the crazy part, though, is that Return of the Killing Machine would have caught the Night Raid Vortex as well, right? It just had such decent tracking.
True, actually.
All right, Fast RC. Mint coming through with the $5 direct contribution. Thank you so much.
After the clash, UMISHO definitely gets the better of that one there. Gunflame not going to work out. It's a great jump angle from Noon. Again, Aura action, not enough to kill UMISHO. Plenty of resources.
Wow, what a gold burst there from UMISHO, though. I mean, just going for that last-ditch effort to try and get some meter.
Yup, 6P. Oh my God, Noon's defense is, oh, but gets shimmied in the end. That left-right, where she ends up, that was a crazy block from Supernoon.
I can't say what I want to say about it. You gotta keep it PG-13 here.
Trying to say monetized job.
There's the fully charged 5D, breaking the wall. Gets him that extra damage and the positive bonus on deck. Oh, and just catching there with the kickstart my heart. Oh, knockdown thanks to the Wild Assault. Look how patient UMISHO has been. Just stopped the Night Raid Vortex a little too early. Had the right idea, though, but Supernoon is going to take game number 1 with a perfect.
Damn. That's just a great sequence to be able to keep yourself in it. And like we said, UMISHO and that Soul are so good at being able to brute force certain situations, but I mean, I feel like Supernoon, when I think of Supernoon, I feel like finesse is very high on the list. He just consistently is able to place himself in the right spots and is very good at being able to read people's tempo. I feel like that is like an essential skill of a versus game player and something that applies really well to him coming into Guilty Gear.
I mean, it's always been kind of a joke that Guilty Gear is kind of like a 1v1 Marvel game, especially the older Guilty Gears, because it is so high-flying and volatile, right? And Marvel is a hell of a volatile game. So those skills definitely do carry over when you come into a game with just absolute chaos like Guilty Gear.
Definitely agreed, but one game in the hole already, Supernoon. Hopefully be able to keep this momentum up, because UMISHO is the type of player that only gets better with time as the set goes on. She is exceptional at adapting, so it's not going to get any easier. if Supernoon's going to have a chance, he's going to have to keep this pace high, I think.
For sure. It looks like they're taking a bit of a breather here in between rounds, though, just to reevaluate the situation. Maybe get a drink of water. Make sure y'all stay hydrated. I know y'all are going to be hyped up on candy these next couple of days, but water's important too, all right? And so is the Matcherino. Exclamation point Matcherino in the chat is going to bring that up. We're sitting at $62. We're trying to push to at least 100. I mean, at least 188, right? There's been 180-something players in the bracket here, so if we could push up to that level, that would be fantastic. At least $1 per player is what I kind of like to push for.
Definitely agreed. But again, thank you to everybody who has been supporting it and has been helping us continue to make it grow. We appreciate you all very, very much as we continue to keep the support rolling. And like you said before, you mentioned it earlier, if you guys want to check out any of these past tournaments that have happened, or if there's any matches that you missed tonight and you are not subscribed, you can check it out on YouTube as well. So the VOD will be uploaded very soon, as well as we have a ton of different pieces of content that are up right now, whether it's the all of the stuff we did out at TwitchCon with Cash App, which was very, very fun to get to watch, and all of that Street Fighter action, or things like some of the action at ECT, as well as some of the action in at First Attack. There's a ton of stuff to check out. So if you're a fan of fighting games, even past Guilty Gear Strive, make sure you're checking us out on YouTube, because there's a lot to consume.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and there's only going to be more down the pipeline as well, right? Plenty of other fighting games are on the horizon, and we still have 2 more days in the week here for TNS. And like Proxy said earlier, odds are we're going to be doubling up. So your game is most likely going to get played at some point if it has rollback. Just gotta stay vocal about it. Let us know that you want to see these games on social media, all right? And if we can get enough people who want to see it, we can make it happen.
Absolutely. I mean, I said before, we are definitely interested in Grand Blue. We are definitely interested in Tekken, as well as we've definitely had our eyes on Uni as well. So Uni 2, a lot of cool stuff coming down the pipes. Make sure you check it out. And like Jobber said, make sure you support. If you want to be involved in these tournaments yourself, whether it's the ones that we have running now or ones in the future, you can do ! Discord in the chat. You have to be in the Discord to be able to participate. It's also one of the best places, as well as Twitter, to be able to find all of the information as it comes out from us. So definitely make sure you check it out and get involved. It is the best way to not only enter the tournaments and get into the experience yourself, but just to keep up with the happenings of us as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm really excited for Grand Blue. Grand Blue is looking like a lot of fun, so I can't wait to see how that turns out, how it shakes up here at TNS, especially with all those new characters. You see they got a character with the Kai 5K?
I didn't. Which one?
It's the guy with the lance. He's got Kai 5K, and he has answers, like movement things, where he sets up the things on the screen to move around them.
Tough. Well, it looks like they're both ready. We got our room rebooted, and we're ready to go. So it is just a reminder, it is 1-0 in favor of Noon right now. So back to the action.
Yo-yo, immediately putting UMISHO into the corner. I like the aggressive burst. You have UMISHO right where you want her, but it's not going to matter. She brawls her way out and gets the coast-to-coast confirm.
Oh my god, the anti-air is huge. It doesn't get very much of a follow-up, actually. Isn't even able to break the wall. The killing machine will be able to do the job.
The painkiller there, getting the knockdown. Nice backdash BRC to avoid the meaty altogether. Trying to use that wire seed immediately into the 3-framer 5K. Still, back is up against the ropes here. Has to come out swinging. And what a trade, forcing the burst out of Supernoon. That would have been devastating.
Oh my god. Just a little Sonic the Hedgehog action out of there. Does get the throw afterwards. Noon continuing to keep that momentum up, and that's the thing I highlighted. I think it's the most important thing in this match. You have to keep UMISHO off her game, because if she's able to stabilize, that's when things become trouble.
Absolutely, and I think it's the weaving in and out here from Supernoon that's doing a lot of that work, right? Especially with just the disjointed jumps, jumping immediately into the spinning attack and changing the timings of it. UMISHO can't really get a lock on Supernoon's movement. Look at this.
Oh no, and there goes a chunk of your life bar, maybe the rest of it. No way, right?
Wasn't enough risk. If we had like half risk, yeah, you'd probably be dead. But
Dude.
Now you're dead, doesn't matter. 1 JP to the dome. And UMISHO's gonna close out that round. Through the wall again.
Oh, okay. Damn, and then the DP break out of there, but Noon with a great press
roll on in, baits at the DP, and Noon is going to be able to take this up 2-0 against UMISHO. No, not quite. All right.
Okay, go ahead. For real this time.
Sniping with the yo-yo there right at the end.
Oh my god, 2-0. Momentum is continuing to build, continuing to do great things. Supernoon, a 3-0 here would be absolutely huge as we press through. This is losers side at top 8. When you see these two names, it's always surprising to hear it's from losers, but the bracket has been unbelievably stacked, and there's been a I feel like top 16 of this tournament are all just like people that you would not be surprised to be like, oh, top 3 to major. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
it checks
absolutely.
out.
I mean, UMISHO is your ECT champion, right? Just won ECT a couple weeks back here. Fresh off the heels of that, making the switch to Happy Chaos now while she's down 2-0.
Oh, okay. So far, working out really, really well. Is able to get to the wall here, and it's going to go for the Deus Ex. So max resources of all kinds from UMISHO going into this wall break and the hard knockdown.
Already off to a much better start here. There's the Goomba Stomp as Abigail comes through with 5 months. Uh-oh, behind the back, Deus Ex.
Jeez. The perfect to come through. What a mess.
I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of cool.
That's definitely always sick. Okay. But the yo-yo is able to get the anti-air there, and is able to low crush as well. Another great sequence.
Supernoon staying calm here, just trying to get that Bridget game plan rolling. I like it. Kickstart My Heart is such a good tool against Happy Chaos specifically because you're preventing Happy Chaos from getting the opportunity to go into that ready aim stance, right?
Now here we go. Potentially the final round if Noon can just close it. Find the knockdown, but can't get close enough to get any progress afterwards, but does avoid the first curse. Not so lucky on the second.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that rolling attack, right? There's that slight delay before it starts up, and in that situation, you're just like, you're floating there. You're sitting duck, ready to get shot by Happy Chaos. Watch out for that negative penalty here. Backs up against the wall.
Oh my god, in the same way that rolling attacks is a risk on the way in. No.
Now watch out, Killing Machine is definitely a decent option here for Supernoon, but just decides to scooter right on in. Kickstart My Heart. 3-0. So already, and it's time to jump into our next losers match.
Is it the mirror?
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay. It is not. That's not the mirror.
Oh, they're letting the intros. No, never mind.
All right, so let's see. This is definitely not the expected character picks here, but excited to see how it works out here. Let's start there from Nitro. Was able to find the touch.
Man, just throwing left and right here. But Day's still finding the time, even when the back is up against the wall, to throw out the yo-yo and put on the pressure.
Oh, big throws. Distance gets it there, sets up the yo-yo, closes the distance at the perfect timing there. Be able to stuff the attempt from Nitro.
Nice bar slash. Able to get the break on that confirm as well, thanks to the counter hit. Oh my god, the stagger. And that's going to be the first round there to Nitro. Got caught raw.
Oh my god, just the tip of the fist, barely concentrate in the face, but the 6P of response tries to go for the empty low. Not gonna work out.
And the 2D, the downward dog, able to hit its mark, but it doesn't matter. Days challenging back, about to send Nitro through the wall with the Bear Platinum.
Oi, able to get the jump in there, finds the knockdown and forces the burst. So Nitro, that's the meter. Ooh, JP's?
We'll talk about. Oh, there we go. YRC. Tries to go for the spiral arrow, but just a little too far away. Oh, right. Daze closing out the round, still trying to brawl over who's going to get this first step forward here in the set.
Oh, and off the clash 2D from Giovanna, a little bit too slow to be able to work out in a situation just like that. Damn.
Right. Killing Machine, gonna get that wall break here. Immediately into another safe jump, but I love the deflect shield. We already saw Nitro utilize the deflect shield to pretty good effect. Daze as well when they were playing earlier on in the brackets. Bro? Okay, yeah. I was a little curious what the interaction was gonna be.
But enough to kill, but is able to stop at the perfect distance for the 2D. Nitro. Game 1 on the board.
Yeah, that interaction at the end there, wasn't quite sure if it was going to clash, if the invincibility frames are still going to be there, or if it was going to get blown up altogether. But we found out what the answer was. Spinning dog kick is better than a starship.
Okay, and with that, getting back into it, a little bit of a slowdown here. Potentially a character switch. I think it'd be okay either way. Yeah, you're going to stick with it. I don't think the character selection wasn't too bad.
No, I think Bridget, I mean, we were still down pretty close, right? A round apiece before Nitro was able to take that third one. And then there's the full slash immediately into the 2S. Slow roll. Trying to keep the pressure up. Beautiful 6P into the jump D for the overhead.
Oh, okay. Does get you uncornered, though. Still a good situation here. Raise things out well enough to be able to jump when the yo-yo does come out. Doesn't actually get too much, but again, the disjointed 2D is huge to be able to go through.
Look at this. Finally, the yo-yo gets sent out. Hits on the way back, preventing preventing Nitro from actually getting any offense going. Very smart there from Daze to set it up and just run away. And it's really been this just kind of nickel and dime way of just picking away at Nitro's health. But finally, Nitro's tired of it, rushes right on in.
Okay, does get a wild assault as well. Hard knockdown. Oh man, backdashes right out of it, and then gets the empty low, but no follow-up.
This is huge here with a 100-meter burst comes out from Daze. PRC is going to catch the backdash there. All these checks, spends everything that he's got, and that's the way you do it. You finish your food.
Oh no, the command movement easily checked there with the 2K2D. It's hard to catch a Geo player with the Geos though.
Look at the spacing there, staying just out of the range of the far slash from Daze. Trying to find that whip, but this time instead is gonna find the counter hit with the dash up far slash. Able to maintain that corner pressure as well.
Oh my god, wasn't sure if it was going to be quite enough because of the scaling, but it does work out in the end. 2 games in a row for Nitro.
I mean, yeah, Daze is starting to show some really good good potential there, right? In terms of controlling the pace of the matchup, really just kind of hitting Daze, or hitting Nitro, excuse me, with straight pot shots. But unfortunately, the next round, Nitro was just like, what am I doing? Why am I not just going in?
Oh, I forgot I'm Geo.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Okay, empty. Doesn't find the throw. The yo-yo recall actually gets the knockdown, so you get less plus frames in that spot. That's gonna turn into Nitro being able to get the turnaround here. So having spent the burst, he gets the burst out of Daze on their own.
Ooh, interesting trade there with the spiral arrow. Stopping short there with Kickstart My Heart.
Yeah, Kickstart no cancel on the throw is kind of crazy.
I know. That's the respect that Nitro has for Daze's pressure. Here we go. A lot of meter on deck. 5H isn't able to connect, though. Oh. Yeah, you're dead.
Yeah, charge up. You're going to be able to go straight into the auras.
plenty right there with the final bear drop. The Rotorola.
Back that's there, goes for the burst. And the 2D knockdown. Huge for corner pressure here. But Daze, not only with the brave 2K, but what an instant air dash to get out.
Yeah, that instant air dash JK cross up. Beautiful stuff there from Daze. Let's keep this momentum going now. Gets hit with the sweet chin music though, the big boot. Forced to burst down on his own.
Oh. Okay. The machine. Get yourself up. Safe jump. Coming with the hard knockdown.
Oh, the burst!
Oh, and the PRC!
That's crazy. Not able to get a punish, though. Still, scores the throw, immediately goes into the cross-up.
Second jump was really good there. 5K, nothing in the doggy arrow! The rounds are even, and Nitro's threading the set.
What a nightmare. There's the 6B immediately into the roundhouse kick. Oh man, 6H just catching Nitro, trying to jump out of the corner. I love the super jump with the FD.
5K counter hit, does find the 2D. Have to go for PRC and corrects the error with a second throw. Tries to look for the air throw afterwards. He's in a huge heap of trouble here. Is going to survive, but this is really bad news.
Yeah, safe jump is coming now from Nitro. One more guess is all Daze gets. Does have YRC available to get some pressure off, but it's not going to matter. There it is. 5H set to the wall. Nitro takes it 3-0 over Daze. Cheryo versus Supernoon here. Let's see. What's going on?
We're Kai Bros now?
What's happening? I mean, this is not a fun matchup with Goldlewis, I will say. But
we'll see how it works out. I'm interested to see. I mean, Cheryo obviously a really strong fundamental player, just naturally good at the game. We'll see how it translates. So far, Noon looking very strong.
There's the throw. All right, 50 meter available. Nice, gets the 6P. That immediate DP. UMISHO coming through with the raid. Thank you so much, UMISHO. Great to see you in the bracket tonight, as always. And congratulations on your East Coast Throwdown victory.
Definitely make sure you all follow UMISHO. She's definitely been streaming more often. It's very fun to get to see. So make sure you check out the channel for sure.
Check out this pressure, too, from Supernoon coming through, taking the first round.
Okay, dash forward didn't get too much else afterwards. I feel like Cheryo's doing a good job of using movement to get closer, but it's not being able to get many opportunities with it. So maybe, oh my, I was gonna say maybe be a little more risky, but 6H in that spot, risky enough.
That's the Goldlewis player in him. Just throwing out 6H like that. Playing very, very slow and not pressing a lot of buttons, right? That is the Goldlewis player.
And then when we do, we're swinging for the fence, but Noon says, I don't need the long ball. We play fundamental baseball in this house.
Again, another run under with the close slash, but Supernoon is ready for blocking on each side.
Okay, high, comes through and looks for the high-low once again. Good blocking from Cheryo. You can't block forever, dude. It's just not gonna work that way. Goes for the burst. It gets whiff punished from max distance. What?
Just with the 5P to whiff punish here. See the patience. Goes up, gets the scoop. Oh, and the bear dive. Just dropping it right on top of Cheryo's head. Supernoon takes game number 1.
We've seen 0 rock the baby so far, and I'm sniffing it out. I think it's coming soon.
Ooh. You think
it's finally time. It's finally time. He hasn't done it yet. None of them have done it yet.
Don't rock the baby.
No. Honestly, overall, things looked really good there. Cheryo might potentially swap because Noon looked very comfortable at every single stage of that. And I think that Cheryo also was very comfortable with where to be positioned but it didn't feel, you know how when you watch someone play their main for long enough, things feel automatic? It did not feel automatic for Cheryo there, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I get bringing in a character like Kai because Bridget versus Goldlewis is just absolute suffering for Goldlewis.
Suffering,
it's
absolutely.
so difficult. But I mean, I think if we go down 2 games, I think if Supernoon goes up this game, Cheryo will make the swap, right? If you're gonna go out, you better go out at least with your main.
PD and then slows it down. Ooh, very aggressive choices after that with the Wild Assault. Sets up the yo-yo and blocks the DP.
Utilizing the Wild Assault just for the knockdown there and to steal even more of Cheryo's burst. Just keeping that resource away from him. Like SpongeBob in Sandy's house trying to get water.
I don't need it.
Run up 2D, gets the mortal counter going all the way to the corner.
Oh my god, Air throws the bear dive and then blocks the DP.
Bro, what? That was a crazy air throw. That's probably the craziest air throw I've seen in Strive. Yeah, there's the delay. PRC.
Jesus, and then that gets a close slash afterwards. Hit after hit, definitely doing well in that one. Again, like I said, it doesn't feel automatic right now for Cheryo, but it's looking so much better as we're getting adapted.
Yeah, just need to feel out the character and feel out the matchup, right?
That was a sick flip kick there. Trying to read the rolling attack. Is going to go for the Wild Assault and save the meter here.
All right, there's the RC. Pressure is on. Nice backdash, but does get caught and tossed into the corner.
Oh, I like that run past. Plenty of meter available. Cheryo unfortunately gets hit by the high. The game continues to pressure.
K2D RC. Man, the way that Cheryo plays Kai is so interesting, especially considering the Kais that we've seen so far tonight, right? It is a much more reserved style of Kai play.
Oh, he chills, maybe too much, but I like it. It's like you said, you can see the Goldlewis in the way he plays Kai.
Yeah, exactly. Like the DNA is there, the patience, the waiting for the big opportunities. Going for just a round start 2D to score that counter hit is really just the same energy as a round start Behemoth Typhoon.
Yeah, being able to find that round is a big deal, and that is going to set us up for an even set count now. And just as a reminder, Noon has been playing against so many Kais today. Let me take a look back. I think this is his 3rd Kai, which is like, come on, man.
The Kai army, they're out in full force, honestly.
He played Scampolini and then Danny, and now has Cheryo on Kai.
Throw into the corner, goes for the OTG. Yeah, just a dash up IED back button. That's the Ram special. Gets the run up throw again, and there we go. A perfect for Supernoon. K2D immediately into the fireball. Man, those overheads are landing.
Okay. Finds the low, is able to get the PRC. Gold burst actually breaks through, but okay.
Breaks the game.
Oh my god. Broke something.
Look at the patience here from Cheryo. He barely jumps. That's what's so crazy too, is how much he barely jumps. Bro, you got a double jump.
Oh, but unfortunately now he's got a mouthful of fists. Jesus Christ, gets kind of beat up. Dude, the bear got hands. It's crazy.
It does, bro. It's got paws.
Man.
Bro, he be chilling, then run up skinny dip bars.
Bro, that's... I mean, true, but I don't know if I would say it like that. Not the skinny dip RC, bro.
I've never heard... I've heard scum dipper.
He be chilling.
Never heard skinny dipper.
Oh my god.
What do you
That's
do
an
against,
all-timer.
what do you do against Bridget pressure in this game? Unironically, you block.
Yeah. Oh, it's time. Time to see what
press.
Goldlewis tries to do about it.
I mean, the difference here is with Goldlewis is, again, he only has to guess right a couple times, right? He's been doing a decent job at dealing with Bridget's DPs whenever they do come out, and if you can recreate that with Goldlewis, you're just going to absolutely melt her. When do I get to not block? That's a cute question. Nice, there's the burst. Wow, immediately just sending out the yo-yo. I mean, you already see here, the difference is that Cheryo, even though it's pretty even, he just feels a lot more comfortable and a lot more active in what he's doing, right, than what we saw with Kai. His Kai was working out pretty clean, but I definitely think that Goldlewis is way more polished. There's the 6B into the behemoth.
That's the ancient proverb, pick your stuff.
I love the IBFD also.
He held the rolling attack for so long. What a timing mix-up.
Yeah, and Cheryo is out of meter here now. Look at all the bar on Supernoon's side. Yep. Just such a difficult situation to be in to block all of that.
He was going to do it 4 times. Like, Noon is the type of player where if he does 5D and it doesn't work and he has RC, he'll just do it again.
Yeah, why not? It's a 50-50, right? You're right half the time. I love that. Send out the yo-yo and just wait. Just throwing it out, using it to actually confirm off the combo of the rolling attack too. That's up the yo-yo again. And he's a little beefy. We'll see. This might be it. No, he's alive.
Yeah, not quite enough. Still okay. Max security.
Had to block Return of the Killing Machine there and spend that meter. RC and the yo-yo is it. Supernoon takes it 3-1.
Not only taking space, but maintaining space and doing a great job of just being able to, I don't know, make things work with how they're managing their resources.
Yeah, absolutely. Now he's going to be going up against Danny, though, who's also been looking incredibly strong so far in this bracket. I know that Danny fans are out there in the chat. They do have the prayers ready. But wow, fast RC into empty low. 2D of all things.
Basil Penguin coming with a $5 contribution to the match arena. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate you a lot.
I like the defense that we're seeing from Danny as well. One thing I love about Danny's Kai that we see a lot is just his options in the air. He is so good at just placing JS's in the right positions with those IED backwards JS's to catch his opponent trying to be a little too aggressive. And of course his use of fireballs in the air as well. Oh, look at that, 60%, nearly 60% of Kreeg's health already gone with one confirmed.
Throw. Things are huge into fast RC. Is able to find the overhead on the way down. Danny, a quick one on the first game here. But don't count Kreeg out.
Trying to speed run it, right?
That feels like, and I feel like we have been, maybe we've been turning a blind eye, Jobber, because I know that you're also a Kai fan. I think it's just because it's Kai. I think he's, have you ever noticed that all the Kai matches go really fast?
Kai's good. He's really good.
Maybe we've just been like, I think we've just been ignoring the facts of the case. And that's that Kai closes games pretty quickly.
I think the main thing, you know, I think people were playing Kai wrong for the longest time. You just kind of got to go in with him. People want to play Kai like he's Ryu, you know, like he plays in the older games, a little bit more footsie based. But you just go in with this guy.
Yeah, man. When you see players like, Danny Scambolini, Pedrito, they are very aggressive, and for good reason.
Yeah, if you got buttons like that, you might as well use them. And here we go, Kreeg taking the lead here in the second game, giving him the shove there with the far slash, and that's going to be around, closing it out just like that.
I will also say, someone said in chat, Sammy said it in chat, Wild Assault is an unbelievable tool for Kai, 100%.
Yeah.
That also helps.
giving Kai that aggressive of an option is crazy.
Okay, good amount of damage on the shots. Able to full reload. Taps with dust. No, what an interrupt there from Danny. Active on the defense, and because there was no focus, an easy way to get aggressive.
Yeah, Kreeg actually got caught trying to do focus right in front of Danny's face.
Blam, and you know, it feels like Kai's not the only one that can make rounds go fast now that I think about it.
Yeah, there's one man there with a gun or two that is also known for doing that.
Damn. Well, just like that, 1-1. They said winners finals. Trying to finish this up in a hurry. He said, I'm hungry. I'm trying to eat.
They said pizza's at the door. Hold on.
Pizza's at the door. Hey, listen. Listen, I paid for that pizza so fast, y'all didn't even know I stood up.
What are you talking about?
Got the poke. N's able to set up the clone here. So gets that focus charge a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Air bullet coming down, forcing the burst out of Danny. Ooh, tries to DP through, but just hitting Ghost.
And is able to go for the super focus there, and that should be enough to secure the round, even with the just blocks, even with the FD. The back throw comes through. Kreeg's micro adjustments are unreal, even being able to get like these reloads in really awkward places and combos.
Rolling straight through the heavy stun edge, but straight into the tip of Kai's far slash also. Wow, resetting so much of that pressure. What was that, 3 close slashes?
Oh, 6B into the DP.
Hits its mark with the delay also just to make sure that the stun dipper hits right where Danny wants it to. Immediately into the dire eclair.
Oh my god, the FD bought him enough room, but he's able to get the kill afterwards. Kreeg maybe just was unsure that the FD was going to make the amount of space that it did, but that's so hard to judge on the fly.
Also holding on to burst, that's really important too, especially in Season 3 where people are way more willing to go for that hero burst, right? Kreeg wants to hold on to it to make sure that he can get the leg up going into this next round, which will decide the 2-1 lead.
That burst decides just about everything. Running low on resources here, is able to put one bullet back in the chamber here, but Danny, recognizing gets aggressive, the clone saves the day. If that clone was not there, Danny has a field day.
Wow, what a 5K. Catching the whiff dire of Foudre arc there. Is able to get the instant overhead.
This time recognizes, but it's a little too far.
Wire C comes out. Clone is up. What is Danny supposed to do about that? Wow, point blank stun dipper.
And he backdashed one of the shots.
Yeah, that too.
Oh my god. He did so many clutch things in a row. I don't even think that Kreeg did anything like exceptionally incorrect. That was just like Danny had answers dialed up. Damn.
I mean, wow.
Chad, stun dipper, my beloved. True.
That's skinny dipper.
The skinny dipper. Oh my god.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
All right, here we go. Jump straight into the next one.
Oh, okay. Tech, 5S, gets the burst. Does work out in the end, gets the poke from max distance. RC to keep it carrying. We do make it to the wall here. Not enough to kill, but the wall itself with a hard knockdown here. Kreeg needs to make a big decision.
Oh,
and there's no decision to be made. Meaty 5K.
Oh, he said, what are those? You got nothing on. He said, put on some shoes for God's sake. Here we go, sending Danny into the wall here. Oh no, I think we might have just wanted a 5D. Weird situation.
Fireball's good just to beat the clone, but the two-hand push does win it out again, footsies. Like that, Danny guessing for game. Yeah.
All right, but Danny still sitting here at set point. Kreeg trying to push this all the way to a game 5, but the counter hit is going to lead straight into a wild assault. Look at the damage.
Afterlife off the table here. Danny used all of the burst, but it doesn't matter. 5K into 2D. Gets aggressive. I love the no look so much.
Oh, he just dashes up. Gunshot. What? Using the jump cancel from wall assault for the momentum to get him with the gunshot in the air on the other side.
Oh. Ah, the roll through. Sneaky burst immediately as it comes up.
Snipe him out of the skies. It's down to the wire here. Danny with no meter and running out of options.
Yeah, these clones are such an impasse. So we get the tap. It does. Kreeg, they are going to be the ones to take the lead now. Oh, excuse me, to tie it up. I forgot. It just felt...
Game 5.
Game 3 felt like an eternity.
Oh, no, I feel you. I feel you for sure.
Wow. Down to the finale. Winner's side, obviously. So the winner of this guarantees themselves a spot on the podium. Oh, this is going to get messy.
For the golden ticket here. And so far, Kreeg, once again, when he's down, when he's into a corner, what happens? They come right back. They bite right back and take it to a game 5.
Okay. Little flash, the back throw. Takes aim and chills. Oh!
Oh, look at this pressure. What a villain. Full reload. Full reload, still able to get the wall break as well. That's huge. Empty jump, stun dipper.
Okay, wild assault's definitely big.
Yeah, YRC getting so high up, especially in the air, pushing Danny boy so far away. And now it is set point here for Kreeg.
And almost has that burst fully back now. First touch gonna matter a lot. Punish from Ben! I felt like he force pushed him. They're so far away.
Hurt your feelings. Burst comes out from Danny now. Out of both meters, and the DP is going to whip. That is so tragic. Kreeg swapping sides. Here comes the Deus Ex.
Still not enough to kill though. Danny, not a good chance, but there is a chance. That chance is starting to dwindle a little bit at a time. One bullet at a time. FD breaks are very good as we try to close the distance here, but now doesn't even have an RC at this point. And the high-low game is beautiful from Kreeg. 3-2 is able to clutch up.
That was high-low left-right, by the way.
Oh, man. But here we go. Into the match. Losers, semis. Winner stays from here on out. It is going to be a matchup that I feel like we've seen a ton tonight. Bridget versus Gio has been a popular one.
It really has Bridget, Gio, and Kai. There's the RC. Oh my God, rock the baby with a perfect right on cue with Strider coming through with the $18 into the match arena. Thank you so much.
Puts us up to right over $100. So thank you very much to Strider and to everyone who has been helping out with the match arena. Thank you very, very much to everyone who has been helping, whether it was claiming the codes or the direct contributions.
Oh, Nice DP, gets to pick up there with the 5K as well, utilizing a lot of those command dashes. Wow, the use of meter there on the guard break was massive from Nitro.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Oh, an opportunity to find a knockdown off of that touch. Doesn't quite work out, but still is able to get the throw. Multi-hit overhead has been just blocking everyone today. Noon is able to break the wall with wild assault, and he's going to look for one more touch. Gets for game from Nitro, and it's going to be the throw. Noon, a strike throw, man.
Yeah, it's already established it very, very early on, right? That's the huge thing. And I think it's so scary because we've already seen Noon so many times tonight. We'll go for the run-up, ID back, JS, just consistently, right? So that's the fear now. Now that we're throwing in a lot of throws into the matchup, you have to expect Supernoon is going to start mixing that in to get those counter hits.
He's also really good at delaying the rolling attack to try and bait out reactions, which is a really cool thing to get to see. Like I said before, one of the things I always point out about Noon's gameplay is that he definitely has a high level of finesse, so things work out. You can see just like that, he's able to bait things out, doesn't get hit with the yo-yo, doesn't get too much else for it, but has an annoying little bit of mental damage when you get clocked by the yo-yo in spots like that.
There we go, Wild Assault to get the hard knockdown. Lots of meter already on the side of Nitro. What an IBFD! Just get away from me.
Oh my god, the 5K into the slowdown with the PRC. Had too much momentum.
Yeah, that was a really interesting reaction there, but Supernoon is able to land a throw. This is scary. Back is up against the wall. Does have 50 meter. Are we going to get a chance to spend it? YRC maybe?
We're rocking the baby. It's time. No, just gets the clean hit instead. Is able to break the wall.
That's a lot of butter left on the table, unable to cook with it here. And now Supernoon threatening to go up 2-0 if Nitro isn't careful. Immediately bursts early on to try and gain the momentum here, but it's not quite going to work out. Nice with the IBFD trying to dash on in and get some pressure started.
Oh. That was good. Oh my god, distance closed. Use the RC again. Rock the baby gets thrown with the punish.
That is the perfect reaction to it because you can throw the Rock the Baby. There's a slight delay after it lands before the throw actually comes out.
Oh my god, we're starting to lean into the shimmies here. Noon does actually get Nitro to bait on the tech, but wasn't able to get the punish, but it's not gonna matter. Finds the hit in different ways. Noon makes it 2-0. Supernoon threatening to set once again. This momentum is building here. Nitro, I hate to be that guy again. I feel like I said it every time we've seen people branch out and try the characters. Man, that's Jacko time, I think. I think it's Jacko time, dude.
Huh? You feeling a little festive?
I would love to see it. I just think that Nitro can overwhelm people really well, and I think specifically against Noon, I think it can work out. Noon loves to give you just, like I was saying before, Noon loves to give you just enough room for you to work and just enough room for you to make mistakes. You can't give Jacko that room. He has to. You're going to force Noon to play a different play style, and I think you've got a better shot in that than you do in what you're facing down right now. But we're going to stick it out.
Stick things out, yeah. I mean, I respect sticking out with Giovanna, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you played Geo only to top 4 in the weekly major, so hard to complain.
The weekly major.
So, I mean, it's just that's just my 2 cents, right? Nitro knows what's best for him. That's why he's a top player, man.
I mean, Supernoon's spacing is so on point, right? Just knows exactly where the tips of the 5H and the far S are. But wow, what a confirm there from Nitro. Geo with the sauce?
Oh, that felt really far. That felt really far, Dopper.
Bro, the BRC just to make sure, right? Just to make sure. Hot damn.
Oh, okay. Doing with the answer back, though. Gonna use the Wild Assault instead of the meter for the break. Definitely the right call.
Dashing on in. Yep, here we go. Leaning more into that throw once again. RC RC. Nitro absolutely has to hold on to the burst. That is not a situation where you want to be a hero when you're this far down. But now it is set point for Supernoon, threatening to eliminate Nitro from the bracket here.
Go for the backdash. Noon pretty easily able to catch it here. Sets up the yo-yo and is able to get the overhead. And now the wall breaks with the wild assault. So now 2 more interactions. Aggressive with the close slash here and goes for the low. Kickstart into the slowdown. Deflect shield at a perfect timing, but Noon stops him again with the anti-air.
It's so hard to deflect shield Bridget. She has the range, right? If she reacts to deflect shield, she can just cancel into kickstart my heart and get right back in on you.
Or just use the wild assault in places like that. What a way to close the distance, and what a way to end the set. Supernoon with a 3-0.
Proxy, we're just actors portraying characters.
Dude, I'm a costume. All right, let's see it. Supernoon, another. This is the 4th Kai for Noon, by the way. Granted, it's a repeat, but this is the 4th time Noon has had to square off against the world-class Kai just tonight. I know he's sick of this matchup by now.
He should be warmed up at this point, right? But Danny taking 50% of that health there with the wild assault.
RC is very good, able to use the wild assault and the RC.
Okay, so just remember, Danny is the one who sent Supernoon to losers. Their original set was 3-1, so keep that in mind here. He's had the training to go up against the Kais to get to this point, and now he's getting his run back.
Yeah, close slash with such a ridiculous anti-air in a spot like that. Does go for the heavy fireball. Dash up to S2. Going for big reward normals when it comes to these. Trying to end it in one fatal swoop. And look at the pressure.
Oh, trying to go for the empty jump stun dipper. Not going to work out this time. But Danny still has so much meter after all of that pressure. And there it is, the jump back JS. Danny classic.
Absolutely. There's been a lot of 5D from Noon. Noon has been killing people with 5D all night tonight. Danny, the first person to really answer it there in a big way. The DP, that is a statement answer to a 5. You can do better things there. That was a statement answer to the 5D.
Yeah, for sure. Wow, Danny already looking unstoppable at the moment. I mean, the only one who was able to actually really put a big dent in his armor was Kreeg. Kreeg was the one who sent him to loser side of the bracket here. And now Noon has to try and, overcome this bracket demon for tonight.
Yeah, and that is and that was a very close set in itself too. So they already have gone down to the wire once. Danny, can you keep that momentum, or is Noon going to be able to bring it back and be able to get the match against Kreeg here? So far, it's looking like it's all Danny right now. Noon already in the potential situation to guess for his round life.
And there we go. RC, just like that, a perfect from Danny starting off game number 2. So aggressive.
Oh my god. And as the round start, finds that one hit. It's all it takes. Gets the wall stick. Isn't able to get the hard knockdown though.
No, but I mean, that's okay. Positive bonus is coming through, which means you're going to build back up burst as well as 100 meter. Burst finally comes out from Supernoon. But again, this is a one-touch situation. There you go. You're dead. And now we're going on to game number 3. Danny trying to speed run to that run back against Kreeg.
And I saw somebody asked in the chat, and I see everybody in the chat definitely answered, which is very cool. But I guess for anybody that's watching that doesn't know and has the same question, the reason people break the wall with Wild Assault is because it provides a hard knockdown. So yes. You know how when you break the wall with a super, you're able to guaranteed have a set amount of time to be able to get to them. Wild Assault has the same effect.
Yeah, and it allows you to hold on to that meter too, so you can use that meter for more pressure, for mix-ups or anything like that when you're going on into the next stage.
Yeah, there's a lot of upside to it. It's a really cool thing. So yeah, definitely. And huge shout out to the chat, by the way. When I talk about the Guilty Gear community being cool, that's one of the things. Everybody's just willing to answer questions. You'd be surprised how many other games people will just ignore that question. Like, actually. Okay, good anti-air with the rolling attack. That was such a good cancel out of the rolling attack. Noon with some good ideas so far, but there's the fast throw.
Yeah, but There we go. DP straight out of the pressure here.
It's still fun. It's still fun.
Right in the ass. All right, Coast rolling attack on in, but man, Danny's reaction is so on point with those JS's. There's the DP. In the trade there, Danny now sitting at set point, trying to take this 6th round straight against Supernoon. Look at this. Any confirmed leads straight into a wild assault.
Okay. Poke there. And is able to find the knockdown. And just waits for the burst there, but Noon not going to give it up.
Danny building up that meter too, still has burst available. There's the PRC. Just takes the opportunity to swap under and try and push Supernoon towards the corner. There we go, fast RC, baits out the burst. Make sure not to break the wall also. Doesn't want to go back to neutral. So smart from Supernoon.
Wow.
Still has burst available too. That is huge going into this next round.
That was a nice confirm from Danny there. Oh, but a great jump from Noon. Able to find the hit and then into the empty low. This would be a crazy turnaround from Supernoon. He's going to break the wall with the 5D, though. Not going to spend the super. Doesn't have Wild Assault either.
A burst is about to come back now for Danny, along with that 50 meter. Slides right on under. First to be aggressive. And this is where it could all crumble. Breaks the wall with the Sacred Edge to make sure that we get the Shock State on as well. No OTG. Fades out the burst, and there it is. Danny 3-0 over Supernoon, moving on to grand finals here for our Halloween edition of Guilty Gear Strive.
Absolutely. Time to get it rolling. Grand finals. Like we said, Kreeg and Danny already had one huge knockdown drag out in winner's side. Winner's finals 3-2 is a very close one. Kreeg did get the better of it in a 3-2 though.
Yeah, so Danny's gonna have to reset this. Beat Kreeg twice when it was already so close the first time. But there we go, already baiting out the burst. Gonna get the wall break along with it. Here from Danny, that meter is going to build up one way or another, but does get clipped by the 5D. Here comes the Deus Ex. Oh no, we just want to hold on to the corner, but Danny gonna mash out with Ride the Lightning. Drop him in. Breaking the wall again. Every single confirm at round start just leads to a wall break.
Okay, Sundipper +4. Goes too far, and Kreeg's able to press out of it.
Answering back the Wild Assault of their own here to get the wall break. What? Oh my god, you had to burst there. That was absolutely a kill combo.
Brain Blast here, backdash comes through. You gotta know, dude. Danny with the DP.
Danny's crazy, bro. Danny is cracked.
Oh my god. Felt like a lot. Feels like it's a lot of information to take in when I'm watching Danny play.
Does this game balance?
Oh my god.
It does.
It does. Oh,
that was
man.
actually a really crazy confirm there. Kreeg was very lucky that they had burst available. Because what a nightmare to be caught in that.
But with that, I mean, the nightmare continues 1-0 here. Obviously, Danny is coming from the losers, so there's the potential for the second set if Danny can keep this momentum up. But Kreeg, if you're Kreeg, I mean, to state the obvious, you do not want to go to a second set with a snowball rolling like Danny.
Also, welcome to the stream, Micro Jetson, first time chatter. Love to see you. All right, able to score the throw into the heavy stun edge.
Oh, thought it was gonna be this double overhead there. Danny goes to the basic stuff, dashes up, the clone takes the hits. Mr. President, get down.
So all of these just fainting, trying to reload bullets, putting the bullet gun back. There we go. Oh, ran out of focus and out of bullets.
Oh,
no resources at all.
This is a potential nightmare scenario here. PRC to get aggressive, but the elbow hits on the backside. His traps are huge.
Oh, where's he worked out? Oh my god.
Oh my god, the RC afterwards to break the clone.
The 5P, slap him away.
Oh,
it's all right. Still. Oh.
Wait.
Hold on,
back.
I hear it.
It's back.
Okay, we're good. We're good. Don't panic.
No, it's fine. They killed the feed.
he's like, cut the camera.
Very nice here. Gets the flip kick, forces the burst. Danny with the jump. Oh, and Kreeg finds a knockdown. This is huge. Plenty of meter to be able to get the resources back. He's going to choose to reload in this spot.
Yeah, getting all of that bullets back here. That's going to be huge, especially with the 50 meter going into this. You do have to be careful, though. Danny is known to get a little crazy with the ride the lightning. Especially when he knows he can kill for the sacred edge. But following forward with the PRC on the stun edge, that's shades of Exerkai. That's shades of stun edge YRC, except it's a little more expensive.
PRC into block. The absolute madman. That's 2 games in a row. Danny is looking unstoppable. Your boy broke the Elgato.
He's balling so hard, bro.
Oh my god.
I can't even say it. I can't even say it, bro.
Don't do
Paul
it.
Will kill me.
Hold it in.
I can't quote Dracula Flow on stream.
Hold it in, bro. 2-0.
Yeah, 2-0. Still has to reset the bracket, though.
Okay. A little bit of a reload. 2K2D takes the shot. Back throw. No, the incident. +4.
Oh, the wall assault. Why are you trying to press?
Ouch.
Oh, but there we go. YRC immediately set up the clone, but using the RC to hit Happy Chaos while he's reloading. That's what separates the best from the best.
Again, that's the second time that exact situation has come up, and Danny's perfectly handled it. Kreeg gets poked out, has to go for the burst here. Taking aim and getting a little bit of damage down with the gunshots, but chooses to be the aggressor in this spot. And now out of bullets.
What a JH. Bro, if we get a 3-0 reset, are you kidding me?
Ooh, okay. Able to block the curse stuff. Catches the backdash with the 5S though. Pixel. Anything.
Oh, but the RC was a little too far away this time to actually hit Happy Chaos with it. Still just needs to find a singular touch. And there it is, far slash with just the tip. Danny gets the reset 3-0.
Max distance poke to be able to equal it out. That's the first set down. Kreeg down to the losers, but 1 full set to go. Danny made that feel like one game. I'm not gonna lie, that is he's playing pretty exceptional right now.
He wants it, and you know what's the crazy part? The prayers haven't even started yet.
I don't think he
prayers.
It said, "Stop praying for my grandpa. He's too strong. He doesn't need it, bro."
Prayer in chat, bro.
He doesn't need it right now. If anything, we got to make a prayer for Happy Chaos at this point. Kreeg has just been on the back foot, and again, it's surprising to see with how just the adjustments came through for Kreeg in the earlier set that they played. It's just not looking like the same player here. Hopefully the adjustments can come through. There's still time, and Kreeg is a super talented player, so it can work out.
Well, you know, that's the thing about Kreeg is when he gets put into the corner, that's when he really shines. It's when the fire really lights at them, right? Is when they are put in that corner. They're not quite there yet, right? We're in the reset.
Okay, doing really well so far here. A little bit of sharpshooting. Oh, but the focus runs out, and Danny, that's the green light for him. But doesn't get too much for it. Good on Kreeg to be avoidant, but oh, that counter hit comes through.
Go with the 6K immediately into the dire Claire. They're just spending resources. They're throwing resources all over the place.
We're punished at 5S and 5K. Are you serious?
Oh, but 6P with the headbanger. Backs up against the wall. Gets the 2K, 2D this time. We've been consistently seeing Kreeg go for the 5D over and over when we run up to keep the pressure going. So now starting to mix in that low after getting the conditioning started.
Oh my god, the point blank execution style shot. Kreeg gets the curse, is able to break the wall. Danny on the ropes now for the first time in the set, but there's a great answer. Pushing all the way to the wall with a double wild assault.
And the Sacred Edge there to break the wall and get the shock state up. Ooh, nice. I like the whip 5P just to time the meaty for the throw. Gets the throw once again, the Kai special. This is going to be so important for the momentum. Who can get the first game here in the reset? Danny is riding high. Wow, what a JP.
Oh, it's still able to get the anti-air. Just turns it into an OTG, but still, everything's fine. It's the clone, but Danny has shown that he's adept at killing the clone.
More short. Tried to go for the roll, but ended up right in front of Danny. I don't think that Kreeg was expecting that. There's the wild assault to break the wall. Gets the hard knockdown plus the positive bonus. Harassing with the 5K into the 2K.
OTG gets the curse. Chamber, 2S, a little bit too much of a commitment. Danny with the jump. Kreeg doesn't actually get punished for it, but it puts them in such a weird spot that they have to make like an overly aggressive action afterwards. Oh, dude, those are the worst spots where it's like you press a button that feels very safe, but your opponent just happens to be like, oh, I'm jumping forward, by the way. Like, you're like, oh, God, dude, are you serious? I was trying to be risk adverse.
It's so messed up. It's just so raw. Danny is just playing out of his mind. This is some of the best Guilty Gear that I've ever seen Danny play, and I've had the pleasure to watch him week after week after week. But right now, he is just, like Chad said the best, playing like a man possessed.
With that said, though, like I've said it a million times, Kreeg has already come back from deficits earlier in the tournament. It's not out of the realm of possibility. They've got it in them. It's just, it's tough when Danny just has all the right. You can't outpace them when they have all the right answers on a cheat sheet, right? Like,
yeah, you gotta dig deep and find it.
I like that. Oh, the 5K trying to go for that preemptive whip punish as they did before, but the knockdown after the RC. Jesus, Danny.
Bro. Go on in again. There we go. Far slash. Hits it some mark.
The knockdowns, able to get the wall stick there. Recharges focused in the wild assault. So again, stuff from Kreeg here. Kreeg's like not going for a lot of roll throughs. Danny's throwing all of them.
Finally hitting the mark here with the shot. Danny's still sitting on a lot of meters. Just needs to find that one stun to for in. The air throw hit.
Nice with the super focus. He's able to get more than one bullet in the chamber here. Very good from Kreeg. Should be able to close out the round off of this. Oh.
Dude, dash up, bar slash, heavy slash. Just the bread and butter, the classic. Danny starting off with a huge life lead here. Kreeg unfazed, ready to score.
Definitely the right decision here. Deus Ex, full reload. Break the wall, hard knockdown opportunity. Are you gonna go for the curse here? I would like to see something a little more aggressive, but Danny's gonna spin the bar to get aggressive on his own.
Oh, dangerous whiff there. Kreeg wasn't ready for it, but wow, sniping Danny right out of the skies, going for the super focus.
Oh, and Danny looked for some kind of reversal in that spot. Kreeg's able to just shoot him out of it.
Oh, there's the devastating burst, Proxy.
And then the air throw afterwards. Kreeg unbelievably dialed in those last couple sequences. Like I said, Kreeg has come back from deficits more than once tonight. I would not be surprised to see this go all the way, Jobber.
Unbelievable.
Dude.
I mean, at this point, it's feeling like it's going to go to a game 5 with the reset, right? With the way that they are adapting towards each other. I feel like Danny has still been 1 foot ahead. It's been coming down to the wire, right? Danny has had that edge. He was able to reset the bracket 3-0 over Kreeg. It's Kreeg's turn to really answer back, and landing 1 game does not necessarily mean that Danny is on the ropes yet.
Definitely agreed. If anything, this is Kreeg coming off of the ropes back to equal footing in my mind. Nice, able to find the overhead. Pressure's on, forces the burst. Is able to get a full reload because of the heavy stun edge there. Maybe a miscalculation from Danny, giving Kreeg way too much room to get back into that one.
Dashing up, keeping the pressure going with the bullets. Nice run under there from Danny. Gonna be able to capitalize on this situation.
Throw doesn't work out. Super aggressive again. Is gonna go for the Deus Ex. It should be enough. Absolutely no! Doesn't shatter the wall, but it doesn't matter. Oh.
Now Kreeg threatening to go up 2-1 here in this reset. Bro, what is that whiff punish? Oh. Nice 6D placement as well, but that's still not going to stop Danny from just moving on in. Man is always holding forward.
Oh, the push down. And then backs off. Giving Danny a lot of respect on defense there. And Danny willing to block in that spot as well, but the time for strategic patience is past, Chopper. We're going for Stun Dipper.
Absolutely. If it works, it works. Just throwing everything at the wall to make it stick. Danny stopping short there too, but the YRC comes out. Kreeg still sitting on 50 meter. They throw out the clone, but the RC is gonna hit Kreeg.
That was like actually the most max. The air blast from the RC breaks the clone there.
There we go. Wild Assault Danny starting off with the patented classic.
Oh, okay. So, dude, and that mix-up relies on you knowing your opponent is good enough with their reaction times to see that little pixel flash of orange and react with a high block. That is such a respect mix-up.
Bro, he killed them.
Like, come on, man.
He killed them. That was an insane confirm there. It got the wall stick on the final hit of the combo as well to lock out the burst option from Kreeg. And now Danny is 1 game away from closing this all out.
And I guess like a reminder again, Danny was actually sent to losers by Kreeg earlier in the tournament. So this is like, Kreeg is still in this. I don't want to doom her over it, but Danny's momentum is ridiculous right now.
No, yeah, it's not over till it's over, right? Just like Rocky said. So Kreeg could definitely bring this back. And starting off to a good start already.
That's a good jump over. Way to avoid the curse.
That's exactly right. Avoiding the curse is so important to prevent Kreeg from getting those free gunshots in. The curse does hit its mark this time. And wow, what a DP.
And then gets the throw. There we go. Stun edge. Okay.
Right, Deus Ex Machina. Make sure we want to refill our bullets, get that hard knockdown, squeeze out as much damage as we can. Also, Kreeg now sitting at 50 meter, goes for the safe jump in. Time to block for your life.
Oh god, the defense works out. Nice air throw though. Kreeg with the call out. Danny with the hero burst.
Bro. Oh, the hero burst works.
Oh my god. Potentially the final round. This could be it.
Tournament point. Kreeg still sitting on that burst though. Has it available for the moment that things get hairy and is getting the first blood in this round.
DP, nice bait there. Kreeg not giving up the ghost on this one. Is going to be able to break the wall. Going to go for the Deus Ex.
Is the Deus Ex Machina going to be enough to save Kreeg here? Looking pretty clean, like he's going to be able to, like they're going to be able to take this round. Just like shooting fish in a barrel.
Oh, don't get too close, please. I'm scared.
Oh, and there's no RC available. What is Danny supposed to do about that? And the chip damage is going to be enough, but Kreeg is not out of the woods yet. Danny's still sitting at tournament point.
I had the power of the Monado go, and I saw a back throw and was like, don't get too close, dude. Oh my god. Able to get the headbutt there, gets the push, forces the burst.
That's huge, though. The fact that Danny was forced to use burst means that Wild Assault is off the table, and Wild Assault has been such a cornerstone of Danny's offense.
Oh my god, what a confirmed Wild Assault to break through hard knockdown. I think we're going to game 5 here,
yeah.
baby.
I got a feeling we're going to game 5. No meter, no burst available on Danny's side. The DP gets baited. Game 5 it is. The distance.
My god. And just like that, it all comes down to this. 1 round, 1 game. Wow. Kreeg is playing so good. Kreeg, can I just say specifically, taking the gameplay out of it, Kreeg's mental fortitude to get bullied set 1 and still be in this is unreal. Kreeg's mental fortitude. This is insane. What a way to stay in this.
That's the thing. What have I said all night about Kreeg? When you push them to the limit, when you push them to the corner, their back is up against the wall, that's when the fangs come out, right? That's when Kreeg activates the X factor.
Okay. Get out of there, unfortunately. Danger. Through. Block the lows, and there's the throw.
And just the inputs per second that we're seeing. Drawing the gun, putting it away, drawing the gun, putting it away. Always keeping Danny on his toes.
Use the fireball there, just a cool clone. Stay aggressive. Well, there's no focus here. Has to take this opportunity, but has to go for a backdash instead. Had to play defensively as soon as the resources at 0. Kreeg is threatening the tournament.
Bang, bang, bang. And Danny has not gotten the opportunity to spend that Wild Assault for a while now. He's going to be able to break the wall this time with it. And it feels like when Danny doesn't have Wild Assault available at round start, that's when it kind of crumbles and it more goes to Kreeg's favor. And it looks like we might be going to a final game, final round if Kreeg can't escape from this corner.
That dust works out beautifully. Final game, final round. Both players have full burst.
This is it. This is it. All down to this with the classic Kai run-up throw.
Wild Assault straight up. Gets the throw attempt. Huge. But uses Wild Assault to extend the combo. This is not a hard knockdown. Back to neutral.
Yeah, spent all of the burst just to make sure that we could get that positive bonus. Huge gamble here for Danny, but the burst comes out from Kreeg. It could pay off 100 meter.
Careful for Sacred Edge. Instead, we're going to get aggressive RTL. It hits. He's dead. Danny with the reversal RTL is going to take it 3-2.